cards. Exto Mag. This guy. What a guy.
That's
very important. Now, of course, if you've been following Dengeki Fighting Climax Ignition, there is a mobile port that has been released. Dengeki Buko Fighting
Climax?
Crossing Void.
Crossing Void,
Yes,
yeah.
Crossing Void.
Dengeki
It's a
Buko
very
Fight-
good mobile game
Crossing
featuring
Void.
all the characters and even new ones like Alice. Yeah. Will he blast?
He
oh,
did,
he blasts.
but he gets punished by it.
Oh, there you go. He had the meter.
He's
he had blasted.
super.
And there
He
you go.
resets
Just
the
like that.
bracket.
And restyle with a reset.
What? What
Wow,
a caller.
wow, wow.
He knew that power
Very,
blast
very
was
fearless,
coming.
Mr. Reese Silent with these A plus Bs. Been able to get more out of it.
Oh, there it is, the side stop,
And just
but
like that,
gets
G
hit.
Forenzu putting the G.
Yeah, hello, Nate. I just had to restart the stream because it fell off. It fell off bad. I don't know why it disconnected. And then gave me a whole minute delay. I had to redo the whole thing. And Discord just want to load. As always. I'm having such a difficulty with Discord. Of course, the thing I wanted to check was you into you, right? Huh. Wait a minute. My jab reached there. Where was the... Hmm? Then how come it worked in the set? Was it the full thing? I don't get it. I don't. I'm gonna have to probably recheck the VOD and not rely on my memory. I need to see it actually. Ah, there you go. Ah, it's because my jab was later. But if I press my jab immediately after it... Okay. If I press my jab immediately after it... Oh! Wait a minute. I'm doing that immediately. Ah! Alright. So you have to press it really, really fast? As soon as the 2 is blocked. Okay. So you don't wait for the recovery frames on it. Or else you get launched. Okay. But if I do 2... If I press a 2 instead... On the same timing... Oh, okay, because 2 has a lower hitbox. So that's what I should be retaliating with in this scenario. Just in case the Lucky Chloe wants to hop kick. I can just do 2. Okay. That's good to know. What if you 1-2? Will you still get crushed? You still will. Yeah. It be. So you can either press 2 or your 13 frame mid. Okay. Noted. That's what I wanted to know. What else do I want to know? Right, Bear. Because I had a set with Kanji. One of the Bear mains here in the Philippines. And man, there's a certain thing that he was doing that was really annoying. So I think I should enter hunting. And then how do I go from hunting to... How do I go from hunting... I need to fall down. Shucks, I need to look at the move list. during hunting. That's not the bear tackle. I need to go on the floor. Roll over. Press 3 or 4 during hunting? Is that it? Hunting 3. Ah, okay. That's it. So hunting 3 and then... Yeah, that like that. What's the best way? Okay, wait, that catches the get up kick. What he was getting up normally. Okay. Down 4. What else? DF2. Oh, DF2 does hit. But if you're coming from a far away and then you walk in, yeah, okay, I got launched there. Trying to simulate it. Ah, okay, you really can't DF2. Aha, FF2 though. FF2's alright. It says advanced Hwoarang lessons proceeds to lab something on Leo. Because I know what you're supposed to do with Hwoarang here. You're supposed to Peacekeeper. You can either Peacekeeper while standing 4-4 or RFF FF3. Those are like your really solid options to run in this scenario. Oh, okay. That hits too. Okay, another thing I want to check is... Yeah, that set was intense, bro. Very, very intense set. I'm surprised I even got out of it alive. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted to check. What I wanted to check was hunting down and then. Oh, wait. How do I go down the other way? There's supposed to be a button you're allowed to press here, right? As like a get up thing. Ah, okay, that's down one. How do I go down the other way? No, I don't know how. Yeah, it did get cut. Because OBS, what do you call that? Randomly disconnected. I have no idea why. Standing to backward roll. Hunting to crouch. DF. So if I hunting into DF. Oh, this is the one? No, that's not it. Oh, it's down back. Okay, it's down back. Wait, it's not giving me the thing. What's a move that puts the bears in a position where I need them to be? Is it this one? Okay, but I'm not facing you. That's the problem. Oh, okay. I'm dumb. Well, always when you relab it, it's just like, okay, that's the one pala. Okay, that's what I wanted to check. What's my option? Okay, I was ducking. It's the other one when head facing you, right? It's a low. Okay. So if you block it, DF2 doesn't hit. That doesn't hit either. Okay. That doesn't hit. That whiffs straight up. Okay, so I'm supposed to. Oh! Down 4-3? That's a decent punish. Okay. Not bad, not bad. I'll take that. What else? Okay, the orbital whiffs. Yun lang. Can't F4. Can I instant while standing 3? Ah. If I'm fast enough, I suppose. I think that's it. That's all you get. Probably record an option where Kuma does it twice. Oop. Oop. Okay. There's a delay in between. I don't know. I was mashing 1+2 right after. Can that turn into a combo? No idea. I'm about to find out. If I can hail spin this. I don't think I can. Oop. Can you back one? No, you can't. Okay, you get punished for it. DF4? Not allowed. Down one. Down one is like a low hitbox, right? Ah, okay. So down 1, down 4-2. What else? What else is in Leo's? Down back 1+2? Does that work? How about down back 1+2? Okay, that was down back 2. That wasn't the move I was looking for. No, okay, it's too low. It's too high. I mean. Wait, I need to do the wall standing 3 again. Oop. Oh, it does look like you can get something out of that. Hey. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Oop. So you have the DF1 filler. Of course, that's if they do the other option, right? Because that doesn't come out if they just do one. Yeah, okay. That's if they press again. Woo! Come on, while standing 3. Problem is at the heat of the moment, if you mess it up, you mess it up. So if I mess up and I get this, I get punished. And if I get the DF3 also, yeah. Yeah. And again, you just gotta clean up your execution, that's all it is. So if I end it on, let's say, FF2. Oh, you have to dash up FF2. Okay. Oop. 1, 2. Really dash up FF2. I really dashed. That wasn't enough. 28. Okay, so I'm certain you can like bring that up to like 30 or something. For sure. But okay. Yeah, because I can show you what it looks like on Hwoarang. I already know the option. It should be roughly like you block it, you back 3. Back 3 or down back 4. Those are your main options. I don't think down 3 for hits on it. Like you're gonna get like a full combo. Don't think so. Oop. Okay, so that's the one. And then we get the other one where there's 2. Okay, no, not that safe though. Oop. That's so slow. 1+2, 1+2. Okay. What I remember is you're supposed to back 3. Block back 3. Yep. Then if you down back 4, it shouldn't float, right? Oh, it floats. Never mind. Don't back 3. What you're supposed to do is down back 4 the moment you block it. And then take your, what do you call this? Take your unblockable. Because they ain't avoiding that. No. They ain't avoiding that, that's for sure. Can you get a different combo? Yeah, you can get the orbital, I suppose. If you're fast enough. If not the orbital, that doesn't hit. That doesn't hit. I'm back 4. Yeah, okay. That's not going to hit. It's too high a hitbox. I mean, you can mix it up like that. It's not bad. Or yeah, you can really just take this. So in total, that's how much damage for the punish? You get down back 4, walk up, blockable. Wow, 58. 58, 59. Am I reading that right? 59 damage. This one, on the other hand... Oh no, it's the same. I didn't check the down 3-4 one though. Yeah, I knew it. You know, you're not gonna get down 3-4. You can get an FF3. It interrupts the second hit. Does this turn into a launch? Okay, it doesn't. So back 3 is just your fastest. Like if you don't know what to really do, if you want to be like super safe with the punish, you can just go with back 3. Because after this, they're still on the floor, so you can really challenge the bear. There you go. That's exactly. That's probably why I prefer back 3 the most. Instead of down back 4. Because they're still on the floor, and if they want to do it, right? Usually opponents are characters with like grounded moves. The opponents are like, you know what? I'm still gonna do it. I mean, it's the mental mix-up, right? Okay. Now, what I want to find is the one where it's head down. Oh wait, no, you can just probably just, what do you call it? Probably don't even have to do a move. I can just set you to that. Down facing up. Oh, you got up. Face down. Okay, can you not get up? Can you not get up? Huh. So if you're in repeat action, it doesn't keep them there. Like rising. Like, arise! There is cheese. There is cheese to be holden. Again, if you just dropped by, welcome to Advanced Hwoarang Lessons. Again, pinned comment is your guide. If you have any questions about Tekken 7 or about Hwoarang, just let me know. I'm just currently labbing a couple of stuff. And then once I'm done labbing it, if there are no questions, I'm going to go straight into the lesson. For tonight. Again, spoilers, it's RFF. And I guess next week and the week after that, that's LFS and RFS. So, yay. We're just going to talk about all the stances. What's this one? This is the flail kick? I'm pretty sure I'm getting that wrong. Ah, because right, it's back. It's not forward. I'm looking at it like player 2. 19? Okay. I've never seen that move. I've never seen that move ever. But I want to put the bears face down in front of me. What move does that for Kuma? This is apparently not available in hunting. Assuming I'm reading like the command list right. Yeah, because that's what I want to do. Yeah, the face down one. The face down 1+2. And of course the ring light again. Messing with my eyesight. But it is what it is. Is there anything here that really puts you there? I guess I'm gonna have to guess. So it's not 1, it's not 2, not 1+2, not 3+4. Can I roll? Ah! Okay. Oop. Alright. I mean, modern problems require modern solutions. Now, from what I remember, your punish was... You say you block low. Yeah, you're not gonna get a launch off down back 4. What you're supposed to do is back 3. Yeah. That's about it. That's the only punish you're really getting. I think if you attempt the FF3, you lose, right? So hunting down. Oop. Oop. Okay, that's 2. Same old jazz. Okay, and then I'll have to relab this for Leo. Oh yeah, it's counter hit. And then if you FF3, Oh, you win first. Okay. Never mind. You can FF3 after one. What do you call this? One face down, 1+2. You can't down 3-4, but the down 3 does hit. It does hit. Okay, you can't LFS down 3-4. You're not allowed to. While standing 3 don't work. I think while standing 4-4 is okay. Because again, the second hit, what do you call this? Will hit grounded. It's just that you don't punch them for the initial ones. So back 3 is your main punish. Can I do... Oh, wait a minute. Does that work? No, oh, wait. So what? It's axis dependent? Or was I on time for like the second one? Ah, okay. I was on time for the second one. So that's not technically a punish. But if you get that, you're probably going to get a guaranteed back 3 right after it. Oop. If I can time it right. Although I don't think I'll ever be going for that kind of punish. Because I want to punish them for the initial one already. Sucks. 20 frame while standing 3+4. Back 3. Yeah, that's pretty good. If you're a little bit late and you catch the second hit. Okay, so now I want to go back to Leo. I'm gonna assume the punish again is gonna be the same as earlier, which was down 4 and while standing 3. Whee! And I think there's like one or two more things I want to check. And then after that, I don't have anything left to check. Oop. Okay, so that's the one with the 2. And then this one is 1. There you go. We start with the 1-1 first. Roll left. Lock. Oh, FCDF3, right? Okay, that's pretty good. I like that. You can orbital. Okay. That's it, huh? I'm not getting a lot. Does that yield like a down 4? If it does, I love it. Somewhat? Somewhat. I don't think that's guaranteed. They can probably block the second hit. Yeah. I guess they could. Okay, that's not bad. You get a lot of Oki off that. Plus 17. So you can like orbital right after, which is pretty good. How about while standing? Oh, the shoulder doesn't hit. I kind of expected the shoulder's hitbox to be kind of low. Oh, okay. I lost out there. That's 12 frame punish. So FCDF3, alright. That's supposed to be my go-to in that situation. Counter hit. Can I balk too? Too slow. Okay. Noted. While standing 2 too low. Too high, too high. You can crouch cancel back 1+4. I don't know why you would though. Crouch cancel these 2, not allowed. Yep. What else? Wait, 3? No. But if you catch the second one, okay, it doesn't change, even if there's like a second one. So FCDF3 is still my punish. No, Cool. The other thing I want to check is it Nina? Yeah, because I lost to LJ Lee's Nina last Cheese Dojang. FF3. Oh yeah. Oh, hold on. I didn't check that. I didn't even think of it being a possibility. Okay, the Bok 2 is not guaranteed, but that's obviously okay. But you do beat the... Oh, you never mind. You have to time this right. Oh yeah, you really do have to time this right. I mean, for 14 damage, and then 16 damage on counter hit trade, I mean, you're getting 16 already. And then if you want Oki, 6 damage with plus 17. Yeah, it's hard. If it goes for a solo, I think it's not much. Yeah, yun lang. Okay, hold on. Let me check if like the bear can really block it. And hold back. Wanna see if it's a legitimate punish. It is. It is legitimate. Okay. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to go for that. What's the thing I want to check on Nina anyway? I feel like I just got outplayed there lang naman eh. I got outplayed. That's all it was. I don't think there's anything to check on Nina. I lost the Heavy Link's Paul. I think I just got outplayed there as well. Not much to check. There weren't any really wild situations. Is there anything else? I did say one or two things, so I'm just trying to remember what are those one or two things. Or it probably was that, the Nina and Paul, but there isn't really anything there. Because I just got outplayed. How about you? Even if you're not going to be in Tekken 8, because we're still going to have you for the rest of the year. It's already going to be May tomorrow. Can't you believe it? It's already May. Oop. Okay. So DF3, 1. DF3, 1 plus 2. And then DF3, 1 plus 2, 1 plus 2. And then just DF3 by itself. So what I want to check is, do I have a solid option that just stops all? Oh, you can't parry. I'm not allowed to parry that. No, okay. How about Sabaki? I'm not. Okay. I can't even down jab? It jails. Really? No, it doesn't jail. It prevents buttons though. That's what it does. No. My secondary is not Leo. I just so happen to like playing Leo. That's all it is. But yes, hello. Welcome to Advanced Hwoarang Lessons. Pinned comment is your guide. As I just lab a couple of things before doing the lesson for tonight. Okay, yeah. If you down jab, that's when you lose. That's why I wanted to see if the Sabaki worked. Okay. But you can't reverse the first one. So that means you're going to become -10. Don't really like that. But you can't back 1 plus 2. Okay. So I can back 1 plus 3 and 2 plus 3. Is there another option that exists? F2 plus 3 doesn't work. Back 1 plus 4, no. Really gotta hold that, huh? Really gotta hold it. And if they don't delay it, you can't jab. That's true. Okay, why did I go... Okay, you can down jab it. Which means that's technically your OS. But never mind. Oh, you can't do your 11 frame down jab as Leo. Because the inputs are taken. Down back 2's taken. Down 2's taken. DF2's taken. Ah, okay, that's a problem with this option. That is a problem. Oh, which means you can just down 3 plus 4, right? As soon as you see this, you can just down 3 plus 4 as your punish. Because that will also avoid this option. Okay, it's not the best. It's clearly not the best, but at least you stop it. You don't have to think about it. You are -2 though. And knowing Giga, since he's still standing, he's gonna do a jab. Or a DF1. And his DF1's 14? Right? It's 14, right? Yeah, 14. So if he's already +2, that means it's a 12 frame. Oh, okay, so I can still interrupt with a while standing 4. Ah. But I'll still lose to the jab. Okay, so it's just mind games already at that point. It's just that you can't do that against this. I get hit. The game registers it as a counter hit. It doesn't even let me block. Oh. Okay, but that's because I ducked. Yeah, I'm not allowed to down 3 plus 4 versus it. So you have to wait visually for... That's why I have all 4 options recorded here. You wait visually for it. Okay, that's not bad. That's okay. I can live with it. If I want to like not think about it. But obviously if I want the punish... Yeah, I lost there. I got 1 dude. You swap that to Hwoarang. I believe you don't really do much there. You can down 2. That's why I was looking for down back 2 on Leo. Because Hwoarang doesn't have a standing low, he can't do the down 3 plus 4. But at least you can down 2, so you have like your 11 frame mid. That's what I typically go for when I don't want to deal with it anymore. When I want to deal with it, obviously I want the launch. I want the launch of the full string. Yeah, so same jazz. You can't down 2 right after. I can't even down back 3. So you just go back to the string. Down 2 doesn't hit. Okay, never mind. Forget what I said. You can't down jab this. It's like, so Frontier, when you said you were going for it, how does that work? I guess my opponent was holding forward right after, or they're pressing a button after this situation. That's the only reason why it works. Because if they don't press anything, it whiffs in front of their face. And this is down 2 launch. I basically died for attempting to down 2. Okay. Ain't it fun to be Hwoarang? You can't even back to it. You can't. Sidestep? You can't sidestep this. It's homing. Oh wait, no, it's not homing, but you can't regularly step it. There's no room. Maybe they're sidestepping at -16, bro. I don't know why you would sidestep at -16. Yeah. The Gigas. You can't back 1 it either. You're not allowed to. So it just means what are the Gigas doing in that scenario? Yeah, press, stuff like that, I suppose. So my options of fraud, it's a lie. You can't even back 1+2 this. Oh, you can't. You're not allowed to. That's a really good string for Gigas then. Oopsie. Of course you parry this one, but obviously if you like, why would you parry this? I guess if you don't duck, yeah. If you duck, you're gonna get your launch, which is very, very important. You can get all sorts of punish. You can get the back 3, you can get the neutral hop kick, and the up back 3-3. So all launchers are available. Even JVSR, I think. If I can get it right. Execution practice. Try to get JFSR after ducking a string. A launch punishable string. By that, I mean like when you duck it, it's not punishable. Because there are some strings that you duck, no launch goes in. Because it recovers really, really fast. Wow! So much for my warm-up. I thought my execution was fine. Oh no, I will get this. I'm gonna get this at least once. Wow, okay. I will get it once. In the meantime, while I'm attempting to get this once, this stream is open Hwoarang lesson. So if you have any questions, let me know. That wasn't a punish. Man. Oh, there you go. I got it. I got it. Suave. That was cool. You see an opponent punish you like that, bro, I'll think twice. Easily. Because they went for like the most flashiest punish ever. It's like if you were against a Mishima here, they do it the God Fist. You're like, damn, they were really awake or waiting for that. Instead of going for something basic like, oh, you know, they ducked into up back 3-3. Okay, they use their wall standing launcher. Or if they go for the neutral hop kick, it's like, okay. It's like you wake up, like your eyes open when they do other punishes like that. Crouch cancel back 3 and JFSR. Man! That is good practice. Apparently, I should add this to my routine. Because there are some days before that I was still competing when I boot up the game, but I don't even play. I don't play against anyone. So what you do is you do a lot of drills instead to keep yourself in shape and to ensure that everything's still alright execution-wise. This is one. I can make this a drill for both player 1 and player 2. You can add more strings to it. It's not just the Gigas DS3 1+2 1+2. I only got it like thrice. I can't even get it in a row. Okay, there you go. I believe like there's a specific window when I should. Okay, yeah, I'm starting to understand what's the window. One more and that's gonna be 5. Woo! Easy! You're leaning to Miguel as a secondary? Yeah, Miguel covers a lot of Hwoarang stuff. That's for sure. Are you sure you're not copying me? I mean, when Speed also got Miguel, I was like, did I copy Speed? Lakas. Hey, Nate, you can do this. It's no problem. I was apparently doing it way too early. Like, as soon as I ducked. Oh, never mind. My body's getting used to it, I suppose. Oh, never mind. There you go. Like, I was doing it too early. I was waiting like a second before I JFSR. To get it. Does nobody have questions? Literally? That's fine. That's okay with me. That means we could end up with like a stream that only ends... We started on time, I think. Because I said the stream started at 9. But then we had to do like a part 2 because the first stream dropped. We could finish around 10:15 or 10:30. Really, really early. Yeah, I rock Miguel. Miguel's my secondary. Miguel's my boy. Because I was getting really frustrated with a lot of Hwoarang stuff. So I was like, oh, Miguel covers that. Like, Miguel can do DF1 and DF4. Hwoarang can't even... Well, he can DF1, but he can't just like DF1, 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 right? Yes, hello. Welcome to Advanced Hwoarang Lessons. Oh, it's the same name as you. Okay, okay. So there's a connection. There's a connection. For me, it's just covering Hwoarang stuff. And more importantly, he clicked with me. Because I was trying other characters as a secondary. They never really fully panned out. But I still have them, like Lucky Chloe. There's nothing to check na, no? I mean, on Hwoarang. Most of the Hwoarang stuff I should know. Actually, let's just double check this one. Yeah, while standing, a 14 frame while standing launcher. Like, bro, I'm in. I'm in. Beautiful. Hwoarang doesn't have this kind of stuff. He only has a 16 frame launcher. From while standing. How negative are you again? 9. Right. If it's 9, you're not allowed to parry, right? That's what I remember. So it's a question of how many frames, just to refresh my memory. Okay, you're allowed up to 11. And you do 13. Ah, okay, 13 is the max. So which means if I'm Leo, I should do 2. Okay. Then if I'm Miguel... Does it beat 11? Oh, no, wait. I don't have a 12 from standing, right? I don't have a 12. Yeah, you just have to say thanks. Again, that's just what it is, bro. That's just what it is. And the Feng matchup's still doable with that anyway. It's still doable. Like, if Feng eats way too many of that, it's like... It affects the mental a lot. Of course, launching would be bigger. But that means there are more instances where they would press down back 3. So essentially, if you block it, and you get it right, that means you're getting free damage, so to speak. So 12. 12 goes in, right? Ah, 12 doesn't go in. Okay, so Miguel only gets a 1-2. So it's up to 11 only. That's not a bad punish, 29. Yes and no. It depends on what you're after, Chocolate. Like, RFF is really good if you wanna, like, keep pressuring your opponent. Hold on. Let's go to a walled stage, because that's where RFF, like, really, really shines. Like, it's better off if you're at the wall. Yes, stay in RFF as much as you can, because your opponent will have a harder time to like get out of this. Get out of the wall while you're in RFF. Even if the mids or your main mid RFF DE4 is super linear. Like, if you're there at the corner, there's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go. Let's say I put Hwoarang at the corner, right? Let's not even do wall. Let's do corner straight up already. Come on, Hwoarang, cooperate with me here. Like, right here, there's no stepping at this spot. So if I have you set the stand guard, they have to eat this. They have to eat the loop, so to speak. This is the bully. The bully maneuvers of Hwoarang. Like, right over here. There's nothing they can do. So you keep getting pressure non-stop. and you can keep mixing them up and rushing them down until they make a mistake. That's when like staying in RFF is really, really good. Yeah, exactly. Corner paradise with Hwoarang in RFF. Like, what are they gonna do? It's like +4. Okay, you can't step out of this, by the way. If you're at the corner, you can't step out of this, so good luck. But if they're at the wall, right, that's a different story. They still can step. So let's say we have it stand block into sidestep left. So I'm gonna do RFF back 2. Oh, that's not RFF back 2. RFF back 2 into RFF DF4, you lose. That also works for sidestep, right? RFF back 2 into RFF DF4, you lose. But they have to be more wary of other stuff because they have the wall already, right? So stuff like DF1+2 track better in that situation. So that means they can't really step. And of course, there's like backlash and all the other lows track already even more in this scenario. So it really messes up where they're supposed to step and how they're supposed to deal with it the moment Hwoarang takes wall advantage, right? So this allows you to, like, even if you're not at the corner, it allows you to do this for free. You're probably gonna get 1 or 2, maybe even up to like 3 attempts to do it before they even step. But yeah, that's when it's really, really good to enter RFF. It's for wall pressure mainly. If you want to use it in neutral, you can. And how I like using it in neutral is like you can do backlash to keep out. This will prevent your opponent from walking in. Or you can walk in into backlash if that's your thing. And then using RFF to walk in, like as an approach tool, you can get like your +2 jab already, or you put them in force crouch with RFF back 2, or stomp them with that, RFF down 4, or just down back 4 from RFF. You're just adding another layer that it makes it look like you're doing a different move. But do you want to stay in R? The only reason why you won't want to stay in RFF a lot is because while you can step, if you step out of it, you're not in RFF anymore. Right? As you can see, if you step in RFF, you remain in like 2D space to remain in RFF. So if you crab walk, you do something like that, you stutter step moving towards them, or stutter step moving away from them, or just plainly move back and forth, hop. So again, it's only a 2D thing. But if you want to like make your Hwoarang RFF, there's no problem with that because you still get access to DF1 and DF1+2 from RFF. He has the bully stance, right? Yeah, you can grab to like get out of the wall. That's true. I don't have fancy Hwoarang combos. I have this combo. I'm the only Hwoarang who does that combo. I'm literally the only Hwoarang who does that. And I even do that at high level. In actual competition. This is the damage I'm getting. It's only 74. What you're supposed to be doing is the actual B&B or a variation of it. And that's like 72, right? If you go for the full thing from the reset, that's 72. It's even better. If you Peacekeeper, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, my combo is just weak. I don't know. I just like this. That's it. It's not fancy or anything, but it looks aesthetically pleasing. That's about it. Yeah, it's almost never blocked, right? But the thing is, you're -8 after that. Not unless, what do you call this? Not unless you enter into Flamingo, then you're like +2/+3. Yeah, they associate it with LFF, but you know, in reality, you have like access to a lot of di naman a lot, but a good number of LFF moves like DF1+2, DF1, DF2, Orbital, Hunting Hawk. What else? Air Raid, Up Back 4. You don't have access to your panic moves though. Your best panic moves are like in RFF or RFF back 4, RFF back 3, RFF down back 3, and backlash, and of course the standing down jabs, both down jabs. The round ender, you can use it more in neutral. That way you can earn more like get more space or respect in a sense. But yeah, you can also use it like round ender. That's pretty sneaky, depending on like how you use it. Because for me, people will catch that. They're like, "Oh, I see what you're doing." No. I've gotten low parried for it. That's why sometimes you just, what do you call this? You stance switch into DF1. That's it. Or stance switch JFSR. just to double check if they're really ducking or low parrying the entire time. Yeah. So if you want to make your Hwoarang more RFF focused, then yeah, you can stay in RFF as much as you want. You just gotta know the pros and cons of it. So again, it's just 2D movement. And then the moment you get out, you have to enter RFF again. The best tip for beating a down jab is to use the option that beats the down jab. It's as simple as that. It's straightforward. Let's say you're at the wall, right? So I'm gonna be the one who's gonna be challenging Hwoarang here. To repeat action. And let's say after something like FF3, you don't go for the best option, which is RFF DF4. What you want to do is go for low pressure, right? So FF3, down 3-4 into right stance, RFS DF4. In this case, while you are +8, a down jab will beat you. So your plus frames vanish, essentially. And then you trade with an 11 frame down jab. So you just lost it, basically. So what they're going to do is they're going to get out of that situation immediately. So you can't backlash there. I thought I could get really greedy with it. You can't do anything? It's 0. That's because I'm forced crouch. What if I while standing 4-4? Okay, there you go. See, you lost the whole situation immediately. If you want to like go for low pressure, right? The option that beats a down jab there, since you're like +8, is RFF DF4. If I press the down jab, I lost. That's it. My HP is depleted. It's knowing what's the best option to beat down jab in the situation you're in. So for FF3, at the wall, or even in open, if they don't backdash the option, right? That's going to be RFF DF4 always. If you're in, let's say, left flamingo, and your opponent's down jabbing you on block, because you're going for, let's say, 1-2-3 into LFS1, you have 2 or 3 options that beat down jab. You have the power crush, you have LFS of forward 4, and LFS of forward 3, and technically speaking, LFS 4. Of course, I wouldn't rely on LFS 4. So again, if you down jab here, that beats the high. But if I down jab here, that gets absorbed. And you can see it registers as a punish. Of course, this is risky to do. I don't know if you want to do it, but go ahead if you want to, because it does beat down jabs, right? 1-2. Another one is this LFS of forward 4. If they down jab, they should lose. There you go, just like that. Wow, okay, that's really fast. So it beats the jumping frames. So if it's down 2, even down 2. So that means Hunting Hawk is more reliable. Yep, Hunting Hawk's more reliable on it. It beats the down jab cleanly compared to LFS of forward 4. And then LFS 4 should be the same. Yeah, there you go. But the thing is here, if you do that, you play in a situation wherein you're in RFS and they have room to press a button. So here, what covers this is usually RFS F4, RFS back 4, and RFS up forward 4. So you have a high I8 high frame, you have the power crush and RFS back 4, and then you have the low crushing launcher in RFS. So again, if you're doing, let's say you're doing it from RFS, right? Let's say you wanted to go for 1-2-4 DF4 on block. Your best option is going to be RFS up forward 4 to prevent that. So if I down jab here, you don't have the frames to even get an axe kick at all. So okay, if they down jabbed and you know they're down jabbing, hit them with it. Deny them the down jab. That's Hwoarang's best call out. You have to use the move that is you have to use the move that beats their anti-option in that scenario. Again, to recap for Hwoarang, that would be, let's say again, left flamingo. That's the Hunting Hawk. LFS up forward 4. The power crush. Of course, you can also use the LFS back 3 and the RFS back 4. Feel free. Against the down jab, that's LFS. RFS up forward 4. RFS back 4. And then RFS 3. The same thing with LFS 4. Then if you're an RFF, DF1 plus 2, RFF back 2, depending on their frame situations, mind you, DF1, and then RFF DF4. This is not beating down jabs, it's too slow. RFF DF3, regardless of your frame scenario. You also have access to orbital here, so you can do an orbital from RFF, and you can also do a raw hunting hawk. And I believe this also beats down jabs, up back 4. If you're an LFF, you want to be a down jab, it's going to be the same as the RFF, except just orbital, hunting hawk, DF1, DF1 plus 2, and low parrying the down jab. And because if you block it, you're negative, sure, and all the best you're gonna do is like check while standing 4, check while standing 3 to keep them in check. And then once you know that like they're holding back after their block on down jab, you're gonna walk up down to E4, like walk up JFSR to get more damage off it. But like to turn that situation into damage, right? You always have to apply the move that beats the opponent's option as Hwoarang. So if you don't do that, you're not going to be beating, let's say, a down jab, a power crush, a jab check, stuff like that. You have to keep note of like, okay, they're reacting like this, so this is what I'm supposed to press. Like this is the basic sequence. 1, 2 into RFS2. Let's say they down jab at the RFS2. That's when you're really supposed to press this. Like you shouldn't worry about the fact that it's linear. What you should worry about is your read. Because if your read is wrong, then you're not reading it right. You're not reading your opponent right when they're down jabbing. Especially if they're not mixing it up with any other anti-option. If they're mixing it up with other anti-options, that's when you go for like more safer things. Sometimes you just hold back and then let the down jab whiff. I believe that actually punishes. Hold on, let me record it. 1, 2. Okay, I didn't JFSR there, but that should still catch the down jab. Yeah, there you go. That means JFSR is gonna walk in there, and I'm gonna get launched for it. You can get creative with it. You can use movement, you can use buttons to catch the down jab. The thing is, you just can't keep stringing all the time, because when you're trying to catch the down jab, you're stopping your string, essentially. Yeah, I hope that answers your question. Oop. Down 3-4. Is this a fancy combo? I don't think so. It just looks aesthetically pleasing as well. That's all I have. I don't really have fancy combos. You can't do forward 2 from there. Go back up back 3-3. No, you have to add a filler to let the combo rock. That's the only way it works. Oop. 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 Wall combos? I don't even have fancy wall combos. I guess this, because nobody really does it. Wall. Let's say you get the back 3, 1, 2, 3. And it's even weaker, I think. That's 60 damage. If you do this, it's higher, right? Oh no, never mind. It's stronger by 3 points. Yeah, because again, you don't have the frames. Remember, R1-2 into right flamingo or 1-2 into left flamingo is only +3. The move you're pressing, RFSDF4, is 17 frames. So what's 17 minus 3? You're 14. So you're gonna lose to a standing jab because a standing jab comes out at 10 frames. You're not gonna win that situation. The move that trades with a jab is RFS2 or LFS1. That's the option you're supposed to be going for if you want to prevent their jab. Or if you want to prevent their jab in another way, right? You enter either flamingo and then you snake edge. That's one of the main uses for the snake edge. Your opponent's jab challenging you, snake edge. They get hit by this, it's gonna make them think. Because they're like, damn, I got hit by the snake edge and they called me out too. I've hit very few of these in my time as a Hwoarang. Very, very few of it. But I've watched like one of the best Hwoarangs in my country, my region, hit it a good amount. And I'm like, damn. Sana all. I wish I could do the same. I just play it more safer. And if you're an RF, let's say you enter right flamingo, it's better to RFS F4. Because this is an 8 frame high. So you're +3, right? On block. That means it's coming out at 5 frames. This is a 5 frame high in that situation. They have no button in the game that's going to beat this. Standing button, mind you, that's going to beat this. They have to down jab, or like they have to high crush it. And at that point, when they have to high crush it, that's when you RFS F4. That's when you air blade. Of course, that doesn't take away like all the specific punishes or specific counters that come out when you're just spamming RFS F4. You're gonna have to lab that out. Like Asuka down back 1 is gonna be annoying to deal with here. And your counter for that is not doing air blade. your counter for that is to do RFS back 4. The thing is you have to know when they're gonna do like down back 1, right? So one thing you can do is just like reset it to RFS 2 immediately after the first RFS F4. What's the max damage for Snake Edge? You Peacekeeper, I believe. Let me go back to an infinite stage. I believe you Peacekeeper. That's what you're supposed to do. So you FF4 right after the Snake Edge. You 3-4 back 4. And then you walk up down DF3 plus 4. That's what I remember. Let me do it. Snake Edge. You have to be on point for this. Because if you're slow like that, you're never gonna get it. Man, I'm slow. I'm not cheesy enough. There you go. 1, 2, 3. Because Hunting Hawk doesn't connect after that. That's 56 damage. 56 damage. Because I think the one I do... Yeah, that's not the one I do. Oop. 1, 2. That's 51. That's 57. So it looks like you can make it higher. You gotta learn your frames more with Hwoarang. Yeah, you get everything down with Hwoarang first. Because that's what's gonna be... Because a lot of the basic stuff can be answered by just knowing Hwoarang. That's why you want to pocket Miguel, down back 3 into Sav 2. You do realize you lose to a jab, right? And a DF1 if you do down back 3 Sav 2. That works against a down jab, I believe. No. What beats a down jab is down back 3 into Sav a forward 3. You can't just Sav 2. Of course, there are other options that are preventing them from pressing there to begin with, but if that's all you're pressing and your opponent realizes that, you're in danger. So I made that 57, right? Hold on. Can I Hunting Hawk? I don't remember. I don't recall Hunting Hawk working here. I don't. It's a joke. It's all good, bro. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 57, I guess, is where it's at. At the moment. Yeah, 57. Miguel has his own problems at high level. He's got his own problems. He's not necessarily easier. He does have his own problems. Like, let's say you just want to rush down your opponent because you know their defense is weak. You're gonna have to like down back 3, sab down back 3, sab down back 3, sab down back 3. And the problem is, well, I guess if you learn that kind of offense, it won't be a problem. But for me, it's a problem. Because if I sab down back 3 into DF1, I kind of lose out. I get the check, but I'm like, okay, and then I'm -3. So I can jab, right? And then usually what the opponent does is they protect themselves immediately. They take their turn. What about switching stances mid flamingo pressure? There's nothing wrong with stance switching. Like, it's very, very common. Let's say you do down 3-4. So your opponent is -14 in this situation. So if they press a button, they lose the RFS DF4 easy. Because this comes out at 3 frames now. There's nothing they can do. If they press, they're also going to lose the RFS back 3. Well, it comes out at 2 frames. If they press versus this, the Hell Sweep, also lose. Comes out at, what do you call that? How many frames? How close are you again? 14? That's 15. I saw 14 earlier. There you go, 14. Comes out at 6 frames. So, because of that threat, right? You can stance switch into another down 3-4. This is the most common thing for Hwoarang. You can even switch it to 3-4. Because at +9, there is some moves you can press here, like evasive moves, the challenge, the RFS DF4, and the Hell Sweep and RFS back 3. But for the most part, most players don't want to risk that. So you can stance switch 3-4 again. So let's say your sequence was down 3-4, stance switch 3-4, stance switch down 3-4. Like, you can loop these 2 things until your opponent challenges you for it. Or let's say RFS 3-4 cancel into down 3-4. Although I don't think that's less viable. You really have to get into your opponent's head for that one. And make sure you win the situation on the cancel when you do RFS F4. So it is viable. Most especially on hit. On block, it's harder to build up. But again, the requirement is that you have a threat. So again, if you, let's say you enter right flamingo from 1-2, your threat here is RFS F4. So if they don't want to lose to that and they don't want to duck or like high crush immediately, that means you have the option to stand switch into like down 3-4 or whatever, or 1-2-4 stand switch LFS1. That would work. Well, Hwoarang offense is not necessarily committal. There are some things that are committal, like the down 3-4. You should have to press a button right after it. But it's a matter of like how you're framing it. Get it? So if you think that, oh, I always have to commit after something here, then your offense is gonna get framed that way when you get the pressure. Because you can think of it like, oh, I'm just gonna reset into more pressure, into like more small offensive pokes. Because that's what Steve does. He does DF1, 1-2, down 2-1, duck into like FC, DF1, pab down 1. Is it lacking damage? His offense kind of. Because you need the counter hit, right, to Steve. But they don't look at it that way. They're like, okay, I'm just gonna keep annoying you. Okay, so as Hwoarang, I can think of instead of like ending it on a 50-50 or going super big as soon as I'm entering Flamingo, I could be like, okay, I'll just reset and annoy the hell out of you. Because Hwoarang can do that. And it's annoying when it works too, because it's safe. Am I excited for Tekken Hwoarang? Not really. I probably just want to know what his new moves are going to be, because I don't know what moves make sense to be a heat engager. I don't know what his heat smash... heat smash is a completely different animation anyway, so just surprise me there. But I don't know what the heat engager moves is, and I don't know what the tail flip moves are going to be. I feel like they have to like add new moves or change a lot of stuff. So that's why I don't know if I want to play him in 8. Because he's going to be a different guy for sure. Of course, a down 3-4 is still going to be there, but that's not well, it is a main part of Hwoarang, but a lot of the other stuff are important in order for me to see if I want to continue playing him. Because like, what's his flow gonna look like? Most especially with the heat system. Yeah, different playstyles, different play. Again, it's like how you're framing it. So if I always view the thing like, okay, this is just the knockdown, like when I talked about understanding the Hell Sweep. Like if it's only viewed as like, oh, it's the only low that can punish the opponent here, and it's so risky, so I can't always press it. So like the opponent has no reason to like duck, because if they just punish it once, I don't want to press it anymore. That is technically correct and technically wrong all at the same time, because you're also doing it to yourself by being too afraid to press it and not finding another use to use the move. You don't have to press the move sometimes. Like making it a threat in order to do something else, like what we mentioned earlier here, like for switching stances. It just has to exist. That's it. It just has to exist. Your opponent, that's on them if they want to worry about it. But you have to know that they're worrying about it, right? But that's what makes it tough. So there's like more steps to build that offense, so to speak, most especially in a first to two. So yeah, in that sense, Miguel is easier, but I know Miguel's got his problems too. Problems that annoy me a little bit. That's why I don't start with him. He always subs in for me in tournament. How do you break away from King's grabs? You look for the chart, because I don't know the grabs. I don't know the breaks. When I get grabbed by a king on the chain grabs, I just literally commit to 1 or 2. And I just say I'm pressing 1 and I live with it. I'm pressing 2 and I live with it. I always try to break it at the start. And when I break it at the start, then alright, I don't have to deal with it anymore. But yeah, there's a chart that's floating online ever since season 1. And all the breaks are there. So if it goes to this one, this is the one you're supposed to press to break that. If it goes to this one, this is what you're supposed to press break to press that, blah, blah, blah. It helped a lot. Glad to know, man. I'm glad that it helped out. Again, for those who just dropped by, welcome to Advanced Hwoarang Lessons. We have not done the lesson for tonight yet. Tonight on my end, because it's evening. Time check, it is 10:25 in the evening, Philippine time. GMT/UTC +8. Again, pinned comment is your guide. Feel free to drop any questions if you got any for Tekken 7 or Hwoarang, because this is a practice mode Hwoarang stream. It's where I just sit here for like 2 hours or something like that in practice mode. Because you can apply that to a lot of moves, like the DF1 is technically not that amazing, including the DF1 plus 2. But there's still a use for it. You can find something for it. You can make it do some work. I get the feeling I'm too obvious with Hwoarang. And turtles with strong keep out just destroy me when they have the life lead, so I need to step back from the character. Yeah. So the issue is like building up neutral, right? Yeah, that's gonna be hard on that is a classic Hwoarang problem for growing. Not even growing Hwoarang players, but like Hwoarang players in general. Like even at high level, that can be a huge problem. Because your opponent's already denying this. They deny this, the down 3-4, it's gonna be so hard to build up stuff. Or if they don't get launched at all with JFSR. Let's say you already caught their timing on SS4 through JFSR, but for some reason the defense is just so good that they don't get hit by either. And you're just like, what am I supposed to do? And then the one that goes in is like sidestep into down back 4, not sidestep into SS4. They're like, oh, what am I supposed? I'm supposed to build it from here. It's like, okay. And then it's not so good, and then they down jab immediately. So like, do I air blade, all right? Like the doubt. It's tough. It's really more of a mental thing on Hwoarang, that problem, than anything else. And like building up more fundamentals. I don't think I swapped to Miguel for that though. I swapped to Miguel for a different reason. And of course, yeah, whatever you get from learning of like playing a different character, that's you bring it back to Hwoarang. So hopefully after like playing Miguel, it transfers over to Hwoarang, because there are some instances where it doesn't transfer over and you're like, damn, I played a different character to make my other character stronger, but it didn't happen. That means there was an error when processing the information or transposing the information. But it's not fully aggressive. I'm not fully convinced it's like a super aggressive game. Like the more I hear about it and the more like notes I've seen. I mean, when you get the moment, you get your 50-50, most especially after heat engager, yeah. And if you remain in heat the entirety, and some players have reported from the location test that it is pretty easy to keep heat the moment you get it for the entire round. Let's say you activate it 30 seconds into the round. It's pretty easy to keep, because again, you just need to attack to slow down the timer. And there are heat specific things or extra stuff, EX stuff, that come out when you've activated it. It's just a question of what Hwoarang's will be, right? That's all it is. We don't know. And I don't know what it is. I don't even have a wish list for it. I don't have any. I mean, hopefully they don't remove this. Because Magic 4s are gone, right? Is this technically a Magic 4? Don't know. I mean, there's still counter hit launches in the game. There are. But Magic 4s don't launch anymore. So the fastest counter hit may be 13? Because Leroy back 1 plus 2 is still in the game, right? It's still in the game. So if that's still in the game, although, did it launch? I forgot how the trailer looked. I just know that he had like the snake edge after doing the FC DF3, DF4. Yeah, after he did that, was it DF3? But it was like, I think in the game right now it's DF4. In the trailer it was FC DF3, and then went into Hermit, and then did the Hell Sweep from Hermit. So it's just a question: did the Hell Sweep get locked into Hermit, or can you do the Hell Sweep outside of Hermit? Don't know. Although I think the build test had Leroy and Xiaoyu in the mix-up, right? So I just have to scroll through Twitter again to find it. Bang back 1. I'm pretty sure he'll still knock down. Except you lose the follow-up. Which is okay. Although, I remember Xiaoyu's Magic 4, she still gets a follow-up. So baka Feng's back 1 into shoulder is still gonna stay. As cheap as that is. As cheap as it is, it'll probably still stay. Or not, I don't know. Those are the two outcomes you can think of. It still knocks down on back 1. And with or without a follow-up. That's about it. On counter hit. Probably. If he appears, that's the tournament in Korea, right? I mean, it would make sense for Hwoarang to appear there anyway. If he does come out there, then I'm gonna be a busy guy. Because I'm gonna be busy analyzing it, and then that's when I can like make a prediction for how he's gonna look in 8. Yeah, it's big damage. Oopsie. It should be gone. Yeah, I would want it gone too, but yeah, think for a second. You know, it might really stay. I wouldn't be surprised if it stays. No, it's 46. It's not even 45. You were one number off. 46. Wait lang. You still have a 10 frame back one get off my face, right? So that's pretty good. Not a lot of characters get that privilege. No, they don't. Again, this is advanced Hwoarang lessons. Again, pin comment is your guide. I'll probably wait 3 more minutes or 2 more minutes for a question. If there's none, I'm gonna go straight into the lesson for tonight. Assuming I pull it off properly, because if I don't, I'm recording that off stream. That has a normal jab. Hey, he's one of the strongest fighters in the world, right? It fits the lore. That's what it is. It's stronger than the Hell Sweep combo of Devil Jin. Yeah, but the Hell Sweep of Devil Jin's can be used in many ways compared to the Fang Back one. The Fang Back one's really more of like, hey, respect this, right? The Jin Devil Sweep, the Hell Sweep, that's harder to react to. Well, I guess you could say the same thing for the back one, but I'm not really losing anything over getting hit by a normal hit back one. On a counter hit, yeah, if I'm getting counter hit too much. But you usually just apply it the same way, like against Leroy back one, Miguel back one, Steve back one. You limit the amount of, well, I guess you could say limit the amount of Hell Sweeps too. But I just think there's more usage on the Hell Sweep rather than Feng back one. Get out of here? Nah, dude. He is. His lore is he wants to become one of the strongest fighters in the world, right? He wanted power. So it fits. Highest damage for DF2? You have to do Hunting Hawk. So I can't do the Hunting Hawk ender, but this is the more practical one where you do run up RFF forward 3 into LFS back 3. So you cap out at 70 damage. You do the season 2 BNB and then that's your ender. Most enders when like it's far away, that's typically what you're doing. RFF forward 3, LFS back 3. That's the same thing off back 3. Same sauce. But of course, if you're able to get the dash up Hunting Hawk, you're gonna do more damage. So 74 and 70 respectively. It's not bad. Pretty good. Like even for this. Oh no, this one you have more control. You Hunting Hawk here. And then if you get the other one, which I still have not made my muscle memory, you just do the JFSR filler. Your classic JFSR. Then if you can get this, that's gonna round up at 81. But let's say you don't get the proper access for it, you're just gonna end up with Hunting Hawk. That's 77. Most of Hwoarang's combos, you're gonna end up at 70. Most of the time. No! I mean, yeah, sure, why not, no? Let's do it, yeah. Let's make sure that there's a Hell Sweep for Feng. Out of QCF. Yeah, it fits the lore, He's already strong enough, don't you think? He's already strong enough. He's probably still gonna be strong in 8. I mean, he was strong in every game he came out, no? Ever since 5, I think he never hit below a certain tier. Was he an A tier character in 5? I think so. Then he just never fell off from there. Always just reliable. It's just that his combos were kind of, they leave much to be desired. But now his combos are like, because they had to give DF4 3. Like, why? They're like, yeah, let's make it easier. And then add the full string 2 of DF4 3. DF4 3 1+2. I mean, the resplat stuff alone hurts. Resplat DF3, DF1 shoulder. Ow, ow. All the tech catches with the shoulder because the shoulder is low hitbox. Damn. But that's just Feng Wei, right? That's just Feng Wei. Has it been... Oh, wait. No, there was already another question. I'll add another minute. Oh, yeah. That was when the game wasn't uniformed yet, right? By Tekken 6, everything was uniform. 10 frames for everyone. Maybe except Ganryu. Ganryu, Jack, and the Bears. Wait, what's the Bears jab again? Because it's forward 1, right? Not the regular one. Or is it 2? It's one or the other. Oh, okay. It's 2. You have to do 2. Because if you do 1, this is 11. Oh, forward 1 is 10. Okay. So forward 1 and standing 2. Because I know everything got uniformed by... What do you call this? Tekken 6. What combo do you recommend after hitting up forward 4? I think your answer is already the right one. You adjust it. Technically, any combo you do, right? You adjust it to where you are on the stage. What I typically do is this. RFF4 into Season 2 BNB. I like this the most. Because I can control the combo a lot. So after RFF4, you can... If you're too close to the wall, you can just like tailspin like that. Or if you're already at the wall, you can just stand switch into RFF forward, LFS forward 3, right? Or you can stand switch down 3-4. Like this has a lot of control, so to speak, compared to a lot of the other enders. I mean, you can do it off RFF DF4 if you want. That is possible. Hello, Mundi. Yes, hello. Good evening. Good evening to you. But this is my preferred. But you can do it off that. That's 71. Was that 71 earlier as well? Oh, they're both 71. 1, 2, 3. Oh, they are both 71. If you can do this, you can change it to that as well. But you have to be faster on the, what do you call this? The Peacekeeper. Oh, that's 77. So if you want other control, you can do RFF forward 3. And then you have like the LFS 3-4 options. You have LFS 2 as an option, right? What else do you have? You have the down 3-4. That's not down 3-4. Oop. I think you have to time this. Okay, it doesn't work that way. Oop. Where's the timing? Or is there no timing at all? You just go straight for it. Okay, never mind. I guess there is timing. Okay, I guess you don't get it. Never mind. You don't get that option. You can go straight into a tailspin. You have the jab right after. Yeah, you have options. I don't know, anything that allows you to still transition to Flamingo without going immediately to something else. Because you can't backlash here, Sayang. If you could backlash here, you're gonna get big damage. You can't ride Plasma Blade to keep them in the air. I mean, just take your pick. But yeah, it's best to always adjust it depending on where you are in the stage. Because a lot of the options here you'll have are only from RFF. Yeah, because if you cancel out the LFF, yeah, you won't even get the sidestep down 3-4. Unless. And that's sidestep left. Sidestep right? No? Yeah, you don't get it. You can sidestep into DF1 though. Into DF1 3. That is an option. I don't know, I have a combo sheet list. I think if you click on any of... No, dito man any of the wall combo samples. I think if you go to the Season 4, Season 3 combo sample on this channel, in the description there should be a sheet that gives you all the practical combos. And so those are all my preferred combos. Or di naman all my preferred combos, but the combos that you should be going for. Most of the time. Because they're all reliable. in terms of damage and consistency. Like, this is reliable, but it's also not 70 damage, right? It ain't 70 damage. If you want 70 damage, you gotta go for the Season 2 D&D. What happens if you're too close to the wall, right? How do you change it? Okay, that's an option. Sometimes it's better to just go for Peacekeeper. So you have to know, again, it's like knowing the library of moves. So aside from like knowing the frames, knowing the options that beat X, Y counter, it's also knowing like combo route A, combo route B, combo route C, C1, C2, C3, stuff like that. There's a lot to study, basically, if you're playing this guy. It's hard to play it completely simple. Because if you play it completely simple, you're missing a lot of stuff. But if you have everything and then you play simple, that's okay. Because you'll know when to apply certain things. Oh. This is another thing. This is probably as optimal as it can get, but I can't get it. You sidestep into Peacekeeper, but it's not easy to do. So it's just like, okay, what's my next alternative? You can, what do you call this? You can transition to right flamingo and then do that. That should work. Woo! Let me transition. Save yourself. Don't play Hwoarang. True. Stop it. Drop him. Drop him already. You want these problems? And that's just learning the basic chunk of Hwoarang. There's still more. There's more on top of it, by the way. So like once you're done with the core aspect of Hwoarang, you gotta go to the advanced stuff. And then there's also the problems that come on top of playing Hwoarang. What are his problems as a character? What are his matchup problems? Oh, he has a good amount. Save yourself. Yeah, exactly what Nate said. Save yourself. Don't play him. He's not for the faint of heart. No. He's gonna confuse you. He has the fundamental tools, but at the same time, basic. He has decent fundamental tools, but at the same time, he can't play super fundamentally. It's just a free taste of the real problem. The real problem of the 2D characters. That's they the real problem, man. If it weren't for them 2D characters. It's too late. Oh, it doesn't sound like it's too late. No, it's not too late. You can always go to simple select, character select, and scroll for someone else. But yeah, if you're already in, then yeah, might as well learn him already, right? Most especially if you want to play him, then yeah, stick through it, because it's harder to, what do you call this? Get back in. Because if you're gonna like stop playing him and then you come back to him, it's gonna get harder again. You might as well just finish it. Or take a break, then go back to him, stuff like that. Like, learn it to a specific level, and then that's when you can say whether you want to jump ship or not. You played Lee before Hwoarang? Well, I wouldn't say Lee's... Well, it does have some complex stuff. But I wouldn't say as complex as Hwoarang's. He is more unfair. More unfair. DF1 into FF4. Alright. Again, he's such a slippery character, Lee. F43. Oh my goodness. I praise the devs for giving Lee F43. If it weren't for that, I wouldn't have a Fujin Lee. I'm serious. I literally spammed that. It carried me. Spamming JFSR until it works. It's like, duck, bro. I'm waiting for you. Please duck. Duck now. If you're not gonna duck, I'm gonna keep doing it. Backdash into JFSR, I won't stop. Sidestep into JFSR, I will not stop. When are you going to duck? You can't stand block forever, right? You can't. You just can't. You just can't. You will duck at least once. That's all I need. The satisfying feeling of JFSR connecting. But yeah, if you played Lee, then it shouldn't be that hard to transfer over to, what do you call this? To Hwoarang. Most especially if you were utilizing a lot of the Hitman stuff already and you got crazy with it. Oh, because I've seen Crazy Lee. I know that's the name of a player. I mean more of like the play style, not the player. Yeah, no, yeah, Super Hwoarang's a beast, no doubt. Although I wasn't able to take a lot from the way Super Hwoarang played. I copied more from other Hwoarangs. Doesn't mean I didn't learn stuff, I did. Most especially the combo aspect of it. Because man, Super Hwoarang's combos. He goes for it, even in game. You know, run up to the other side and immediately do like a cool combo. I'm like, I would never. I would never. And then there's Julia, who takes advantage of a block jab. It's like, hey, technically, every character in the game can take advantage of a block jab. Sorry, it's -8. It used to be -10. Who are my sources? They were a bunch of... Is Tekken 5. Tekken 5, Tag 1. I was learning from older Hwoarangs. And then transposing it into 7. Tekken 6, Tekken 5, Tag 1. Tag 2, not so much. And then some 7 Hwoarangs here and there. Of course, a lot of 7 Hwoarangs because that's the version you're supposed to be studying. But my main playstyle, or like the main chunk, really came from older Tekken. And I'm like, how do I make that work in 7? Because those Hwoarangs don't exist anymore in this game. Or it exists, but to a certain degree only. Yeah, those back twos with Lee. I be praying it don't stop. Hey, you just gotta practice the execution, right? You gotta make sure it's on point. Yeah, because if you drop it, you lose out a lot of damage, that's for sure. On the back two loop. But they did give Lee an easier tailspin, right? F4-1. Yeah, if it weren't for that one too, I wouldn't have a combo. My combo would be super weak. It'd be like 2-1-4. FF2-1. Oh yeah, you can like manual flamingo all the time. You just gotta make sure your placement is right. Because if it isn't, then you're in danger. Because again, you can't guard in flamingo, but you can guard in flicker and peekaboo. It's so fair. It's so fair. Then again, you can't guard in switch. That's Josie's stance. Then again, switch 1 denies almost everything. It's just the mid part which is a problem. That's where she does like the while standing 4 and switch 2. No, I don't. I haven't been playing in tournaments since the online era when we got stuck at home. I've only played in like... I can check. Is Discord loaded already? Bro, Discord's still dead to me. Because I could check how many online tournaments I participated when we were stuck at home. I think it shouldn't go beyond 10. It should be either max 10 or within 10. It should be around that number. Now, you don't want to see me in action, bro. I wasn't making top 8. You wouldn't even see me on stream. I had tournaments wherein I'd play and I never got a streamed match. Never. So you won't even see me in action. You'd have to be in the venue to see me in action. And then you'd have to play me in casuals afterwards if they allowed us to play casuals afterwards. And most of the time they do. Like as soon as you're out of the tournament and it's already top 8, everyone else is just playing casuals already. For Flamingo, I know, right? Well, there are other stances that you can't guard in, so I just wish you could guard in Flamingo, but that's probably being a little bit too greedy. You can already guard in RFF. That was one of my, I would say, I wouldn't really necessarily call it prime state, but I would say that's one of my best matches recorded. Because I've had matches of that kind of caliber that were all off stream or unrecorded. I had a good number of those. That was the only one where it's like, yeah, it's recorded, thank goodness. So I can ask, so if someone asks, how good are you? I'm like, here's this match VOD. Watch that. That should tell you how good I am. Okay, hold on. It's not a struggle. It's a struggle if you're bad against Steve. It's not Hwoarang's problem, it's your problem. The Philippines kind of far though. Hey, it's B, man. That's why you're not gonna see me in action. Like let's say I played in Rev Major. I doubt I'm gonna get a stream match. I doubt it. Not gonna happen. I'm gonna have to earn the stream match, and that's what I did for the most part. I think in 2018, after 2018, I think 2019, that's when I started getting some stream matches here and there. You have to earn your spot, so to speak. That way, you're like, oh, okay, it's X player, I'll put them on stream. But that's on the organizers too. Like, if they don't want to put you on stream, then, you know, they're not gonna put you on stream. So you wouldn't have to, like, if you're still a player, don't worry about that kind of thing. Just play the game. If you're on stream, you're on stream. If you're not on stream, you're not on stream. It's still you still have to play the game, and you still gotta make sure you play properly and adjust, blah blah blah. That way you can get your earned spot, which is top 8, supposedly. If they, you know, stream top 8. So the only reason why the Steve Hwoarang matchups are trouble, right, is because you keep getting hit by back one. If you keep getting counter hit by back one, that is your problem. That is really it. Yeah, sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down, but you also want to maintain a level of consistency, right, as a competitor. Because if it's like sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. Okay, so like one day you're in top 8, the next day you're 0-2. No, that can't be. And then you're in the middle of the pack. You gotta have some consistency of some sort. Of course, sometimes you'll have the luck of the draw ain't in your favor. Then yeah, that happens. But like 80 or 90% of the time, for me, I want to have a consistent placement or performance. Because there are situations like, okay, so if you let's say you 1, 2, 3 into 1, you will trade. You should trade. Oh, what? I've been bamboozled this entire time. Okay, there you go. Basically, this matchup's about frames. If you put yourself in a scenario where you're not able to cover the back one, that's number one. Have back one proof strings. If you don't have back one proof strings, this is what's gonna happen to you. You're gonna say hello to the floor, and you're gonna say hello to at least, I don't know, a minimum of 73 damage into Oki again. So have foolproof back one strings. The next part is your approach. You want to make sure your approach is clean, that it doesn't get hit by back one, DF1, or even the jabs. So you have to remain more patient. You can't just walk up, down 3-4. Again, this is assuming the Steve's really good at the defensive part, because some aren't. But at like a higher level, you're gonna have to watch out for that. So this is where you start utilizing these moves. FC3, FC4. They're pretty useful. Like wave into that and then move away. Or like RFF. Let's say you walk up, we're talking about the dash RFF, right? So you dash RFF into RFF2. That's fine. Don't gotta dash up into this. Or you can dash up into that because it's standing low. It's gonna be hard to see that. And then you just hold back. There's a lot of patience involved in making sure a lot of your string options don't get hit by Steve's best counter options. So that includes weave, that includes duck, that includes swaying away, and counter hit back one. Those are like the main things. After that, well, it's still, I personally still think it's slightly in his favor, but not by a lot. It's not like, you know, oh no, he picked Steve, it's game over for Hwoarang. No, you pick Xiao Yu, yeah, that's kind of like over. It's annoying. It's more annoying. I'd say Xiao Yu's more annoying than Steve or Hwoarang. I always remember, didn't they Hwoarang mirror? Yeah, jabs the matchup. You as Hwoarang are going to be jabbing a lot in that matchup. And that's fine. That's one of Hwoarang's best moves anyway to begin with. It's not his kicks, it's his jabs. Because without the jab, you can't do the kicks. So much for a taekwondo guy. You have to use the jabs first to build up. No? But that's just the name of the game. That's Tekken, right? I mean, I don't know if I even want to. The reason why I stopped is because I did it, okay? I tried. So there's no reason for me to like remain competing anymore. There's none. I'll only do it if like someone calls me up and like, okay, let's do it then. All right, so my Discord's finally working. I can tell you how many tournaments I've played recently. Wait a minute, can't I just look at my? I can just look at my my resume, right? I don't even need Discord. I could have just looked at my resume. Yeah. Oh, okay. He did play Steve. Okay. I thought it was just a Hwoarang mirror the whole way. The mid crush? I don't know. I'm not worried that much about mid evasion. Again, it's just have foolproof situations where it doesn't lose there. The issue is most Hwoarangs, while they know it, they get greedy and impatient. That's like one of the main things a Hwoarang has to learn: patience. You can't just down 3-4 or like RFFDF4 and just continue to like mix up your opponent. No, it's a tedious process, very tedious and hassle process. Oh, you were answering Chocolate. Okay, my bad. But yeah, there are other characters who will do it to you aside from Xiaoyu. It's just that Xiaoyu will do it to you the most. Alright, so 2020 is a start, right? Okay, hold on. So Twitter's not loading for me. First Discord and now Twitter, bro. Oh, wait a minute, I can access my Facebook. My FB has the resume. Bro, it's not... It doesn't show up? I thought the new version of FB shows the pin. So if someone visits my page on Facebook, they don't even get to see the pin posts. Wow. Damn, so reliable. What an amazing platform. Am I right? I guess I needed the Discord. Alright. So let me scroll. Scrolling up. Let's see again. The last tournament, this was 2020. Okay, this was offline. Where's the online start? So the online start, okay, so the first tournament I played online was ICFC Asia preseason, the first preseason, right? I placed 6th here out of 48. And then the next one was week 2 ICFC preseason. I placed 8th out of 50. After that, it was the Tekken Online Challenge, Philippines leg. I was top 24 out of like 300 or 500 something. Although there were a couple of DQs here and there, so... Yeah, again, your placement is your placement, but still, there were some players who weren't able to play. And I heard there were some coin flips too. Again, it's just our ISP situation. Then after that, ICFC Asia preseason week 3. That was 12 out of 54. And then ICFC preseason week 4. That was 24 out of 51. And then the Nationals Challenger Series 1. I was 24 out of 195. Then the next one, Nationals Challenger Series 2. I was again 24 out of 212. After that, I think I didn't play for the longest time. Yeah, the next time I would play is Continuity, the Tekken 7 online tournament. I was 6th here. Made it into top 8. I forgot out of how many. Let me click on the bracket. Assuming it loads, because Chalon hasn't been loading well for me at all. Out of 33, okay. So 6 out of 33. I should probably type that. Top 6 out of 33. And then after that was the Evo Online, Asia South. That was 48th out of 223. And then I didn't play again. Yeah, I commentated an online tournament. That was Tulong Tekken. Commentated another online tournament. That was the Bat Gaming Slugfest one. Week 2. And then another week. That was the Road to Rev Major one. Oh, and then I played again. That was Continuity Battle Arena week 3. I was 2nd place. Oh, this is the one where I got 2nd. And I didn't even know how I got 2nd here. And then I just got double whammied by Tomoriru. And after that, it was the Community Cup Finals. No, Community Cup prior to the Community Battle Arena Finals. So Community Cup, I was 40th out of 62. This was kind of a meh performance. And then the finals, I got eliminated 0-2 in the finals, but I'm still ace. I'm part of the top 8 qualified players who made it to the finals, but to me that was poor. That broke my record. So on this day, December 18, 2022, I broke my long-standing record of not going 0-2 in a tournament. Because I've never went 0-2 in a Tekken tournament. Okay? Because I've went 0-2 in a Dragon Ball FighterZ tournament, but I don't care about that. That was only for my brother, right? My brother was the one competing for that. I was just a sparring partner. I'm like, he needs to play with someone at home, right? Because online wasn't amazing. Aside from like the times we go to PB to play. So like when we're at home and he wants to practice stuff and like get into the motion, get into the gear, alright, I'll play you, no problem. But I went 0-2 in the Dragon Ball tournament. Dragon Ball tournament, the Unis tournament. But for Tekken, it's like never went 0-2. And then I finally went 0-2. I'm like, oh damn, I broke my record. That was like from 2017 all the way up to 2022. That's how long or 2021-ish. It was, well, technically 11 months. It's so I guess it's X amount of years and 11 months. And X amount of days of not going 0-2. Oh, and then Tekken Rain. That was the last tournament I played. The disappointing one. The one where I hated that. This is probably where I hated myself the most when I lost here. Because I could have won that one. I really could have won that one. I placed 4th out of 35 there. Those are some nice results. You see, there's a specific level that I'm looking for when I'm placing. I don't want to just like, there are good days, there are bad days. No. You can see it sits clearly at like the 24 range. 24, 6, 8 kind of thing. They're never really going below that. Or like super, super below it or super, super above it. I didn't want like, what do you call this? Erratic. But it's consistent, but it's also not getting anywhere. So what good does it do for a player like that to keep playing? To me, I don't think there's any. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Shucks, I participated in more than 10. 10, and I thought it was only 10. 11, 12, 13. So I participated in 13 tournaments. 13 online tournaments in that time. Okay. Higher than I expected. I thought it was only in the 10 range. It was not. Okay. So 13 online tournaments for me. Excuse me. You can go for that combo or you can go for this combo. This was the main go-to before, but of course you need the execution for it. And once you got it, you still needed to have a mic. You still had to dash up. It was not an easy combo. The 62 damage, they nerfed the, what do you call this? They nerfed this combo. Both of them used to do 62 damage. But now this one does 1 less damage. But I mean, it's just 1 less damage. But if you want like the full 62, then yeah, you go for this one. Woo! Because I know if you do the alternative with the 4-4-3, you have to check if it hits that character. So it's very matchup specific. So if you play against a certain character and you go for it and it misses, it probably just means it doesn't hit them. But if you want to risk it, most especially in a 1st-2, right? So I guess we're out of questions already, right? Let's do a countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay. I guess it's time for lesson time. Okay, so if you're new here in advanced Hwoarang lessons or open Hwoarang lessons, how does the lesson work? What happens is I talk to myself the entire time. So if you put something in chat, I will get back to you after I'm done talking to myself. Basically. So hopefully I don't mess this up. I don't want to mess this up. I don't want to record it off stream again, dude. I don't want to. So we're going to talk about RFF. That is the spoiler of the lesson. And we talked about RFF earlier. I just need to put myself in the right stage. Because this stance does need the wall. Because the wall is a big deal for RFF. Okay. So I have default 3 Hwoarang, custom 1 Hwoarang. I've got my notepad here. Let's extend it. Actually, no, I don't have to extend it. It's already cut properly. Because I wrote the scripts. Because when I did it off stream, I was like, you know what? Just write it for everything. So I'm just literally gonna be reading off this. Oh, I need to not get affected by the light. Let me blink. Okay, and then take a sip of water. All right. Fingers crossed. Let's get this lesson started. In 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome back to Advanced Hwoarang Lessons. Today's lesson will be a continuation of Hwoarang's 4 stances. So again, LFF, RFF, LFS, and RFS. The stance we'll be looking into today is so-called bully stance. Bully stance. Why do they call it the bully stance? Well, they call right foot forward the bully stance because this happens. Has this happened to you? Has this happened to you? I'm pretty sure it did. Or you were the one bullying your opponent at the wall. I know, you know. Again, it's just good. So the more you remain in RFF in that specific situation, the more your opponent's gonna be on your toes. Because this can get looped. You can go into down 3-4, loop it again. It's just a nightmare to be against. So let's dive into right foot forward. It's okay, I can fix it in post. So, right foot forward over here, it's like the middle ground. Think of it as like, so if LFF is the central hub to enter every stance, because it has moves to enter all the stances and you can enter all the stances manually, such as like doing forward 3, down 3-4, etc, etc, etc. You get it. Again, the link will be in the description for the LFF video. So RFF is more of a middle ground for more offense and neutral. Less on the defensive side of things. You can still backdash. You can see there's a little hop here in RFF. And then you can also like get a dash. Probably a little bit faster than a regular dash. I mean, just look at that. Look at the distance from there. If I dash up from here, I guess it's more or less the same. It's just that you can maintain that threat in RFF, which is a big deal. Because you have access to a good number of moves. Now, mainly the one that is responsible for a lot of damage, RFF DF4 and LFF moves. So you say you walk up, you dash in, you can do a DF1 plus 2, you can do a DF1, you can do a down back 4, you can do the orbital, you can do up 3, you can do up 4, T plus 4, down 3 plus 4, JFSR. You know, just to name a few LFF moves that you can press in RFF, which is a big deal. So it is a middle ground, right? So you can immediately, so if in LFF you can go from LFF to RFS, you can also go from RFF to RFS. And you can like maintain safety by doing a DF1. So you can control space by doing, let's say, backlash over here, RFF DF4, RFF2. It's like the same thing with like whiffing a jab, just to check your opponent's reaction if they're gonna attempt to whiff punish something. Or you can enter the stance and like try to bait them from over here and then do something like that. They'll get counter hit off the back 4, or just stay here and, you know, dare them. It's like, hey, walk into this JFSR or walk into this DF2. So you can still do that, and you can hop into it. So you get additional options in RFF. So you have LFF options and RFF options. And this is what RFF does to help LFF in situations like this in neutral. You can also do that in offense. You waivu into RFF. You can do something, let's say like a DF1, then sidestep into RFF back 2. That is completely possible. So again, how this is done is that so to show you slowly, you back 3+4, and then you press down or up, and then you do it again. So you loop that, right? So back 3+4, down, back 3+4, up, forward 3+4, down, back 3+4, and then you loop that. You loop that, and then you'll get supposedly something like this. It's the same way Mishimas love to just stutter step with their wave dash here, or even like at specific distances. I know this does not look, it looks ugly. But yeah, you get the point, right? So RFF allows you to do those kind of things. So there's, again, as you can see, you're gonna see it on screen, which are the moves that transition to RFF. Feel free to pause the video. But the main moves I'll be highlighting for that transition to RFF from LFF would be like forward 2, DF4. And these are very, very big. So let's say you didn't want to enter RFF. You didn't want to manually RFF, right? So you went to RFF. All right, cut that and post. I'm putting that note here. I'll be highlighting a couple of moves from RFF. That the main one is probably going to be RFF DF4, because this is the origins of the bully stance. So the sequence for this at the wall is RFF DF4 forward into RFS2. And then since you go back into RFF from RFS2, you can opt to loop back into RFF DF4. Or if they're already stand blocking and not pressing a button, you can take full advantage of that and hit them with down 3-4. And then, if you let the foot go down, you can go RFF DF4 again, or you can go straight back into RFF by doing RFF2. Anything that puts you back into RFF, essentially, again, there's just too many threats. There's backlash, there's RFF back 2, RFF DF4. It's a nightmare. It truly is a nightmare for an opponent to deal with. Because look at the frames. Again, that's plus 12. Wow. Plus 24, plus 18 on hit. But on block, there's really nothing they can do. And then you can stand switch, cancel. Like you can just see the possibilities of being able to maintain offensive neutral and your offense. Because in LFF, that's how that would look like. Down 3-4, RFS DF4, and then 1-2. Still an LFF. If there's left flamingo, that would look something like down 3-4, LFS 3 forward into LFS 1. You're eventually going to go back to LFF. Because again, all things go back to LFF or RFF if you want to loop it back to RFF. If you do it from RFS, you want to maintain an RFS, that's like RFS F4. And you keep hitting them with that kind of mix-up. And then you bring it back into RFS 2. And then you're back into RFF. And then RFF has the capability to get access to all of that. Again, they're gonna feed into each other. And RFF is, again, it's that middle ground for offense. Mainly for offense and neutral. But when you get the offensive wall pressure, man, does it hurt for your opponent so much. So look at the sequences that you have as Hwoarang. And take note where you can get RFF. So an example of that would be from LFF, you go to RFS, and then, oh, okay, I can go to RFF here. Okay, if I press this, how can I go back to RFF again, right? Think of it as your reset point to continue more and more pressure against your opponent. Yeah, that was a short overview of right foot forward. That's been the lesson for today. Again, you're gonna see it, the next lesson somewhere on the other side of the screen for the next advanced Hwoarang lesson. I think that was okay. I think I did it all right. Did I? I'm not sure. I'll find out while I'm editing it. If I'm not happy while I'm editing it, expect it to be re-recorded off stream. But yeah, if you have any questions about that lesson, just let me know. If there's more things you want to know about RFF, drop it in chat while we're still in practice mode, because I'm about to demonstrate utilizing RFF more. Yeah, really utilizing RFF for Hwoarang in at least one first to 5. Because again, time check, it is 11:15 in the evening for me, Philippine time, GMT/UTC +8. And I'm only going to be here until around 12. I said I wanted a short stream. What happened? I ended up with a longer stream. Like, this was one of the things I did. Like, when I had, like, let's say I wasn't playing against anyone in Tag 2. Back when we were playing Tag 2 Arcade. In the arcade cabinets. I was like, okay, how do I continue pressure off Hwoarang? Like, what's the unlimited pressure route? This isn't necessarily unlimited pressure, but like you have many points to like continue pressure, and it's not ending, right? So it ends when you do something like RFS back 3, the Hell Sweep, basically moves that keep you from to continue to do another move. Basically, you get that free flow, right? Boop, 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 boop. Okay, it doesn't look like we have any clarifying questions. Let's demonstrate it already. Online. It works, right? Again, to ensure that your online works, you search for a session is what you're supposed to do. You search for a session. If you can find someone, great. If you can't find anyone, that probably means your game is bugged and you need to reboot the game. So my game isn't. So we're gonna go to quick match over here and try to find someone. If there's anyone online, because I'm not sure if there would be. Because there was a tournament today for us. And most of the players are at the venue. Most of the active players are at the venue. So I don't know if the other players will be playing right now. Because I remember the one time I tried to go to rank when a tournament was ongoing at like God ranks. Bro, I couldn't find anyone. I legitimately couldn't find anyone. Because the only people with God ranks were the players at the venue. Or if there was someone with a God rank that wasn't at the venue, that wasn't playing at the tournament, they weren't playing their God rank character anymore. They got the God rank and they're like, peace out. I'm happy. Well, technically I am doing that. I'm not playing this TGP anymore. I've played it a couple of times, but I'm like, I'm tired. I don't wanna. The TGO grind is too much. It's too much. And then the Leo one, I don't want to make that higher than Hwoarang at all. I can't make it TGP because that wouldn't make any sense for me. It's like, oh, Frontier, you're a Leo main now? I'm like, no, dude. My Leo's terrible. I mirrored against one of the best Leos in the country. I died. So, I'm not there yet. I'm still learning the character. If I want to stick with the character. I'll probably stick with Leo anyway. And it'd be great if Leo is an 8, but if Leo's not, then, well, at least I got to play the character while they were still here. Because I didn't get to play Beck, I didn't get to play Bruce, I didn't get to play Wang. I didn't get to touch them at all. So, I missed out. That's why I'm doing Road to Blue Cheese, because even if I dislike the character, or I hate playing the character, like King, my goodness. At least I can say I played them instead of just like, oh yeah, I played against them. I want the experience of being the driver, not the passenger. I guess so. The passenger or the other driver on the other road. I get to view the game in their lens. Oop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, basic B&B. It's probably the strongest thing you'll be doing. Because if you want to get the alternative, this sometimes drops. You have to get the RFF forward 3. And it's not consistent all the time. Even the up 3. Does 443 hit here? It should, right? It hit off the other one. Man, bro, there is nobody. There is nobody. Where are the people? Yeah, Beck or like someone else who has Beck's move list. Like, for as long as they reutilize Beck's move list, that'd be cool. Because I never got the chance. When I watch high-level Beck, I'm jealous. You guys got to do all those cancels and mind games and stuff. I want to do that. I wish I could do that. Imagine doing running 3 into, like, land into Flamingo. That's cool. Tekken 8 RFF is the default stance of Hwoarang, and he can... Whoa. That Hwoarang would be kind of crazy. Yeah, he's a long-legged character. That's why it's easier to hit, RFF forward 3. But like making this, consistent in general is, difficult. That's why I almost never go for it. I think I did go for it, a couple of times. And my hit rate was like 1 out of 5. So I was like, I'm not doing it, no. I'm not going for it. Because that's what usually happens. And I'm like, oh, okay. Now I have to play the neutral situation of the whiff frames of LFS2 into RFF. I mean, I can just straight up backlash. And there are players who wake up and get hit by backlash. Yeah, you have to. You have to crouch dash into it. Oh, okay, a game. I can demonstrate the RFF stuff now. Yeah, it helps you cover more distance when you do the crouch dash. Can you like just straight up dash into RFF forward 3? You can. It's just harder. Jin. Oh, lore battle. And I get to go into RFF? Alright, cool. Because I'm going to be focusing on RFF a lot. This is a crazy dog. We're playing against a crazy dog. Damn, are you going to throw out hell sweeps all day? I'm just guessing on the name, man. My Jin win rate's 36%. I know why it's 36%. Because the last Jin I fought in rank demoted me. Wait. RFF. Oh. Back and forth movement. Hit him with it. 1, 2. RFF. More RFF. We hit him with the bully stance. Oh. We're already at the wall. Bully him. Okay, never mind. My opponent be pressing. That means we need to throw out a mid there. Oop. Bully him. Yeah. RFF. Yes. He's gonna have special. Oh yeah. Definitely gonna have a special intro with Hwoarang. It's a question of like what their special intro is. We'll end in RFF. That way we can go back to okay, never mind. Down 3-4. Beautiful defense. Okay, so let's stop doing that. Let's stop doing that crazy sequence. G2. Off axis a little bit. That's fine. RFF. Okay, there you go. That's what you mentioned, right? It doesn't get hit. Didn't get blocked there. Little stutter step on the RFF. Oop. Into down back 4. More RFF again. Threaten the RFF. 1, 2, 2. Beautiful stuff. Like when you control it on RFF, man, it's really hard for your opponent. Oh, I have access to Flamingo. Okay, never mind. Oh, I have access to Flamingo. Oh, access to Flamingo again. Yeah, okay. Oop, access to Flamingo. Beautiful defense. DF4. Why did I chicken? I can't chicken your parry. I can't. Oop. Okay. Let's RFF dance. And then the RFF dance. Backlash. Alright. Cool. Expected RFF DF4. It be. After the 1-2 in Flamingo, that's when you do stuff like LFS of forward 3, LFS of forward 4 to beat out their down jab when you enter Flamingo. Or you don't enter Flamingo. What you do is you 1-2 forward 3. That's gonna beat their down jab. Or you can 1-2 into low parry, stuff like that. Everything seems to be working. The opponent probably has less experience against Hwoarang. Okay, I'm -8. I said frames were a state of mind there. Back into RFF. Oop. Beautiful. Back into RFF. More RFF. Yes. We love RFF. Always RFF. I just want to keep that offense. You feel me? RFF just lets you do it. It always gets access. It gets the best points of access, points of entry, right? Ooh. To continue pressure. There you go. Speaking of which, the hell sweep. I think you need to delay it a little bit, right? Oop. More RFF again. RFF. Okay. RFF again. Into down 3-4. Let's do an RFF specific move. Never mind it whiff. Oop. Peacekeeper. Peacekeeper. I love it. I mean, yeah, you love it when it works. When it don't work, it's like, damn, you have all of this and it doesn't work. GFSR? Okay, never mind. Backlash. Press? Okay, good. I ducked because I thought I was looking for 1-2-4. Press a button? Okay. Hello, RFF again. Hello, RFF again. Beautiful stuff. However, say hello to this BF2. Oop, oop. RFF, put the foot down. Okay, never mind. I was trying to combine the Hwoarang lessons together. Bro trying to play Tekken. I'm trying to do Dance Revolution. Yeah. I actually was really terrible at Dance Revolution. I couldn't. I could only like play like the really low levels of Dance Revolution. Plus frames into I die. It's Hwoarang, right? Orbital. In R. Well, yeah, I could do that. Ooh, CD1. He's playing the broken character. Well, I guess what the Feng player meant was that they can't deal with, what do you call that? They don't know how to deal with Hwoarang. That's all it is. It's okay. You won that time. That means you did a good job of like breaking their defense. There you go, I did the orbital. It's gonna hit the wall. Oop, oop. What was that? That was 2 games already, right? Okay. This is game number 3 of RFF demonstration. Dance Revolution. Hit me with it. What's the... I know the narrator or like the guy says stuff like when you're doing really well. When you're doing really well or like if you're doing super bad. He's really feeling it. Oh shucks. That's Shulk. Never mind. That's from Xenoblade Chronicles. Speaking of which, I've never finished a Xenoblade Chronicles. I should finish one. I finished watching one. Yes. I think that was Xenoblade 3. I'm not doing the RFF. Okay. RRF. I was trying. That's the butterfly song. Never mind. But more RFF goodness. Back one. Ah, okay. That's correct. Hey, the 4-3 forward into what do you call this? Flashing Trident or the bird kicks or whatever you want to call it is crazy. It was a crazy find and it's insane for Hwoarang in terms of wall carry. Most especially if you get it on like every combo. You can really extend your wall carry and channel your inner Lars Alexanderson for a second. Or Lee Chaolan or Nina. I want an RFF. Let me RFF. Ooh. Let me RFF. There you go. Never mind. Okay. RFF. Beautiful defense. Reset into RFF. Oh, you hitting down jab. Is that gonna be a hell sweep? It is 15 seconds. Rage drive and a dream for the Jin. 10 seconds. Time is ticking. Something has gotta happen. I don't think I have to do anything. I'm fine, right? Yeah, I'm fine. I could have literally not pressed the button and let the time run out. Down 3-4. RFF. 1-2. Oh. RFF. +5. Press the button. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the wall, and that's I think game. Almost. If they didn't put the +5 HP in season 4, that would have been game. So that's 3-0, right? Two more for the RFF demonstration. What stick do I got? I got a Hwoarang and Hayabusa. Hwoarang Hayabusa. And I'm rocking a Sanwa JLF lever with Sanwa buttons and Seimitsu buttons for the L1, R1, L2, L2, L1. And then a Seimitsu start button. RFF. Alright. Ooh. Oh no. That's not good. Oh no. Oh no. RFF. Hit him with it. Alright. Man, it's just so good for it. It's just so good for pressure. Ooh. Okay, good interrupt. But you know, that means... Oh, hey, they're mixing it up. Well, I can mix it up too. There you go. Oh, beautiful block. Beautiful block. I thought I was gonna get my RFF moment there. There you go, I got my RFF moment. Back into more RFF. More RFF. Give me more! More! It's like that Kylo Ren meme in Star Wars. More! More! More RFF! It's the only thing I need. RFF. Okay. Beautiful. Again, if you're an RFF, right? JFSR is easier to do. It's the most lenient for RFF. For RFF to look for JFSR. So much RFF, my brain got clouded with it. Like, yes, everything is RFF, bro. Every single one is RFF. No, that's RFF offense in general, man. That's how you... It's one of the ways you can utilize it. Or you always reset back into RFF, or like you stay in RFF a lot. Like you cut your strings short to go back into RFF again. Because the longer your leg remains up, the more they're like the options are catchable and steppable. So by giving yourself a reset point to realign and stuff like that is good. That's why you go. That's why all things go back to what you call this LFF and RFF. Also, my pressure's only looking really good because of my opponent. If I was playing a stronger opponent who knew how to really deal with Hwoarang, this is gonna look different. I'll probably be using more RFF in like neutral. But here I get to really do what I want. What I want, whenever I want. Ooh, caught the step.
Round 2.
If I win this game, I'm gonna have... Oh wait, this is already... Is this game number 4? Who knows the score? All I know is that it's been like three games, I think. No wait, my win streak was 24, right? Okay. Which means this must be... This is set point. 1, 2. Hello. Bully stance. Okay. The bully sequence doesn't work. Oh, but that works. Okay. I'll probably play one extra game against this player just to be sure on the first of 5. Let's just let it rip, right? Exactly. 1, 2. Beautiful. All things go back to RFF. 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 More and more RFF. It doesn't stop. Press. Hello, back into RFF with a punish. Okay. RFF. 1, 2. That's okay. RFF. Down 3, 4.
KO. You win.
Yeah. Super Hwoarang. Yeah, Super Hwoarang's got a really good combo conversion. The same thing with rest. They know. They know how to really optimize the combo or manipulate the combo. So this is the extra game I'm playing. Just to make sure I'm playing a first to 5. Back 1. Oh no! My keep out backlash. There you go, the keep out backlash. 1, 2. Did I get it? I didn't get it. I tried to deep dash into standing 4-3 cancel. So I could, get closer to the wall by doing LFS of forward 3+4. Okay, maintain neutral. There you go. That's how you're gonna use RFF there. DF1+2. DF1+2. Okay, it's fine. Backlash. Oh, I'm -8. Okay. No RA. Okay. Because that'll prevent the rage art with RFF DF4. It does beat some rage arts. Like Anna's, you win there as Hwoarang. If Anna does the rage art after the rage drive and you respond with RFF DF4. Oop, 1, 2. RFF, okay. RFF again. RFF, pressure in it. Don't press a button. DF1 check, move away. That's fine. That's okay. Create some space. RFF again. Backlash, keep out. DF2. Ooh. Cancel out. Reset. Reset point again. Reset point. Say hello. That's counter hit. That hurts. Go! Every time Hwoarang does the overhead kick, it's like yes. Or the bicycle kick. I scored a goal. Did I get a hat trick? Don't know. Oop, oop. RFF. Oh, okay, you're gonna press a button immediately. Oop, oop, oop. And then on RFF. Alright, cool. I think that wraps up the first to 5. Do I play an extra first to 5? Or not? Because that is, I think that was 6 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it was 6 games. I guess I can play one last first to 5 for the RFF demonstration. So again, while I'm still doing that, again, pin comment is your guide. Feel free to ask any questions about Tekken 7 or about Hwoarang specifically. Again, today's lesson was RFF, right foot forward, and how to utilize it and stuff like that. So these sets are examples of how to really use it. Oh, okay, there you go.
New challenger.
There you go. This is my favorite part of RFF. Oh, it's just this. It's like, hey, this is my crouch dash. This is the true Hwoarang crouch dash. Not this crouch dash. Nah, this is the Hwoarang crouch dash. And then JFSR. Let's go. I'm gonna avoid your jab with my JFSR or RFF back 4. Wavoo. RFF dance into back 4. This is the same player, right? So there's two disconnection rate. It was. Getting ready for the next battle. That I am. Truly ready for the next battle. Drum roll, please. It's a Dragunov. Who's never... Oh wait, I've played this player. I remember you. I remember you. You're the one who key charged me. Like, what do you remember him for? What do you remember them for? Oh, key charging. We met in ranked, if I remember correctly. It should be on this. It should be on the live tab when I played Yoshimitsu. The guy found me. He was on Heihachi. I think I won, and then he came back on what do you call this? On Yoshimitsu, because he couldn't stomach losing to. Because they couldn't stomach losing to whatever I was doing, the most basic stuff. He's like, here's how you play Yoshimitsu. Then when that DM ended, I got key charged on. I was like, okay, you made your message loud and clear. So RFF. RFF is the goal. Okay, my Steph Curry number should what do you call this? Threaten or frighten him. I can hit it from downtown. Oh shucks. You know, from multiple ranges. Don't test it. Don't test. Oh. RFF. Safety. Back into RFF. Look, I'm Steph. Don't challenge it. Down 3-4. RFF reset point. RFF reset point again. Don't work that way. Ooh. What are you doing? Hitting R. Yeah, only on counter hit. Only on counter hit. And there's no indicator to know if it's counter hit or not, aside from if your opponent pressed the button. Like, you can hear your opponent's grunt if the character says something, right? Sometimes they don't. You have to sometimes visually see it, or it's just pure experience that you knew what they call that they're pressing a button. Oop. Ooh, I was ready to reverse that. DF2. Ooh, that was pretty good. But you know what's better? RFF. RFF. Uh-huh. What station are we at? Cheese RFF station. We don't stop hitting you with the RFF. RFF. Yeah. Oop, oop. Okay. Oop. RFF. Don't challenge it. That's fine. RFF again. RFF. Entering RFF. Safe mid string. 1-2. I can take that. That's fine. Reset point. FF3. Ooh, okay. That's fine. Nothing. Okay, but that's something, because that's an amazing whiff punish right there. I'm gonna say hello to the wall, and I'm gonna say hello to damage. Did you press a button? You didn't. Okay. Rage drive. Stay away. I pressed! I gave up that round. That's on me. That's on me. No, the 30 win streak. The 30 win streak. No! And I gotta focus on RFF, right? Can't play it any other way. Oh no! The life lead, it's shrinking. Alright, there goes my win streak.
You lose.
Are you playing? Or not? Oh, I go figure. Go figure. My streak has been stopped. That was a poor final round. Well, I deserve it if I was gonna play that way. So back to the drawing board for a second first to 5. Doing so well. And then I got hit. Well, again, if you get hit, you get hit, is what it is. So I don't get to play that player. Alright. Because they don't want to play me. They don't want to.
New challenger.
Is this... Oh, it's Wi-Fi? No, thank you. Don't want an RFF fire? Yeah. But I lost my Steph Curry win streak. I lost it. I can't believe it even hit the 30. I don't know how that hit there. So I haven't been playing a lot off stream, so that means it's the leftover win streak. 'Cause that was at 24, which means I was playing Hwoarang randomly. Randomly or not randomly, I was winning. And I wasn't losing. Well, I saw he's friends with a specific team. And that team, well, I've had players leave me. Players from that team have not rematched me. And I'm like, okay, noted. I just gotta remember that they may not rematch. That's what it is. But I'll still press rematch all the same. Whiffs close to the wall? RFF F44, this one? Or this one? Because usually when you write the notation for this, you put the tilde. That's shift. The tilde. I don't know how else you're supposed to call it. Again, they said they buffed the hitbox of this, right? It did get buffed. It does hit lower, but it still whiffs from time to time. So if you're in a situation wherein you're in RFF after a certain counter hit, let's say counter hit RFF back 2, sometimes you may not want to, what do you call this? Follow up with RFF F44, right? Plasma Blade, simply because it may whiff. So you can just cancel out of RFF into back 3, or into FF3. Those are all 3 of those options always work. So if if this goes in if FF3 back 3 or RFF F44 works, if one of them works, it means the other 2 work. That's how it usually goes. If there's enough frames, most especially for RFF F44, because you have to manually transition into RFF first before you do the right Plasma Blade. I mean, back 3 also gets those whiffs also if you're too close to the wall. Let's say you balcony break, right? On, let's say, Jungle Outpost, Duo de Sirio, Vermilion Gate. You say you're too close for your bicycle kick, and you're like really, really close. To say you're really close to their head and you back 3. Sometimes it's going to whiff. And back 3 already has like a really, really low hitbox. So you have to make sure the distance between you and your opponent is just about right before you confirm into, what do you call this? The Plasma Blade. If not, you can always just go with the strongest option, which is FF3. To go for the kill, right? Up. 1, 2. It's all Wi-Fi players today. Yeah, it's because everyone's in the tournament. Or they're coming home from the tournament, right? Or they already played. They had their fill of the tournament and casuals, so they're like, I don't want to play at home anymore. Which I do as well. I don't play anymore after the tournament. If anything, if I boot up the game, it's always just the lab. That's it. But I don't play anymore. Damn, it's because they're all because the rest of the scene attended the tournament today. Yeah, so what you do is you back 3. That's what you gotta do. Or you can go for like a different RFF option, which is RFF down 4. That's the next best thing you can do. Yeah, SS into back 3, right? Or SS into FF3. But this one you have to be really, really fast. Because if you miss that window, they're gonna wake up into blocking it. Which is not that bad if it comes out of the wall, but you missed your chance in free damage, right? So yeah, like what Chocolate said. Is this the same guy? I want it to be the same guy. Please be the same guy. Like, please give me the same exact player. I want to run it back. I want to get my 5. Yes! 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 But it's on a different character. It's on no. On the I'm a king. I'm a king. Yeah, then that means Kawas just wants to do right Plasma Blade. That's all it is. Ah, yes, I see my symbol. I'm very, very happy. Very, very happy. Step right. Okay. So here, I guess I get to use RFF in neutral. I'm mashing 2. I mean, to me, it's whatever. I get hit by it. I get hit. I gotta stop it at the first one. Yeah, I probably want to stay in RFF. No. Not launch. Ah, the classic. Yeah. Alright, so this is more RFF neutral. This is expected at this level. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, 10! My bad. Oh! Another whiff punish! Okay. Oh, you're gonna down jab after that? I see. 1, 2, 3. RFF. Okay, that's fine. D4. Press. You pressed. And I pressed. That was -8. Really sad frames were a state of mind there. Again, RFF and neutral. You're gonna keep remaining in RFF. Or use it as like... What? Damn, what a combo. And again, she's gonna use it normally. Whoop. Whoop. Whoop, whoop. And then evasive move. Not evasive move. Okay. I'm dead. Woo! Okay. Down 3-4.
KO.
You are 8.
Round 4. Fight.
It takes, yeah, it's definitely a risk. Definitely is a risk. But I mean, if it goes in, it goes in. RFF, that's fine. Giant swing is probably the throw you'll throw out, or not. Ooh. Ooh. Hello. And then.
KO.
You're gonna rematch me or what?
You win.
You didn't rematch me the first time. Ah.
Get ready for the next battle.
Okay. Do I have my first to 5? Do I have my first to 5? My second first to 5? You can see RFFs being used differently here. Earlier against the Jin, I got to press it all the time. Here, it's just being used more passively. And occasionally. It's more like a stepping stone for other things.
Round 1. Fight.
Are you there? Hello? Okay. RFF. Okay. Back to RFF. DF1. That's fine. That's fine. Are you gonna do it again? No. Back into RFF. Hit the dance. Hit him with a dance! 1-2. I'm gonna let it rip. Oh, that's fine. I can live with that. RFF. Oh yeah, if you're in RFF, by the way, I forgot to mention that. Your running moves are easier to pull off. Way easier to pull off. It's the same way like the way it accepts the JFSR input. It's fine. Obvious. RFF. 2-1-2. DF1 plus 2 for check. Okay. Back into RFF again. Down jab to check. Do you know this? Oh no, you don't. That's a surprise. A player at this level doesn't know that. Hello. Wake up while standing 1. Alright. I press the brake, but of course, that's what the rage drive is for. DF1? Ah, yun lang. Yun lang. Let's go. DF2? Yeah, okay, that follow-up is like way too slow. Hello, RFF. Hello, RFF again. You're really gonna respond with down back 3. Sidestep, alright. You're going for all the tough combos. Literally all. Only tough combos. Jab, DF2. Step. Okay. I got that. Whoa! Not fair. Not fair. Not fair. I got that. I was robbed. I was robbed. No way did while standing 1 recover on time. Man. That's so unfortunate. Super unfortunate. This player really plays at their own pace, huh? So I enter RFF again. No down back 3. I was expecting to get like counter kill. No. Down back 3 again, huh? I pressed 1 plus 2. So that's giant swing and shining wizard, am I right? Am I right? That's just really what it is. DF2. Hello. Do I say the wall? I do. Keep you in place. Running move. Oh no. 50%. That's fine. Down 3-4. Reset point. Okay. Yay. 2-0. 2-0. So I have 3 more games to go. And I start using RFF in more offense. I'll try. But I think with the way the game state's built, it's better for me to just continue as I am. How often do you do instant 1 and 3? You don't. Because you get floated. That's the issue with running 3. Well, I guess you could say that for all running 3s. But in Hwoarang's case, I've gotten floated way too much for it. Also, if it's like you're making it too obvious, then yeah. It's gonna be... It's not gonna do you any good to do it. Okay, you're not gonna press there. I'll take that damage. That trade's okay. 1-2. I still got that? Beautiful stuff. Press. Good punish. Giant swing, too obvious. Move on. Hey, yeah! Okay. FF neutral 2. No, I'm dead. Yeah, I knew it. I'm dead after that sequence. The wavus right after. You know, it's just trying to assert dominance. Oh. I'm staying on the floor. You can have that combo. Okay. You did not press the button I expected you to press. I didn't read it right. Wavus. Okay, back to RFF. Ooh. 1-2. Hey! Aren't we like 5 bars? Where was my dark upper punish? Because that move just has to be -10. Pop, 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 pop. I can't tech apparently. Can't tech to save my life. 1, 2. Boop. Press a button. Thank you. And lucky me that the second hit of RFF44 connected there. You lost.
KO.
Ooh, exhale actually. I thought I was gonna lose that round.
Fight.
I honestly thought I was gonna lose that round. 1. Woo! 1, 2. Aha, that's major plus. CF2. RFF again. Hello. Say hello to the dance. Ooh. RFF sauce. Hit him with the RFF sauce. Never mind. Never mind. RFF. Okay, I might be in danger. I pressed 1+2 though. Okay. Have it your way, Tekken.
Get ready for the next
Was that 2-1? Oh. They're clean. Thank you. 2-1. Okay. Yeah, how did I lose the first 2 rounds last time? Oh yeah, I just died. That's what happened. So what am I supposed to do? Don't get hit. Best advice. Don't get hit. Easy. Like how it says throw countering A+.
fight.
When I've barely been throwing. Throw teching. Oop, oop. Oop, 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 oop. Oh, there's a tech catch. Which I apparently avoided. Surprise, surprise. Press? Ah, sayang, did press again. What if I just said no to your frames, right? The way you're doing no to my frames? Cheesekeeper! Sayang. I'm dead. Oh, I'm alive. Okay. Lucky me. Lucky me. And then 27. That's one of my jersey numbers before. Played sports. Whoop. Right. If you get the dark upper unblocked, you should punish it. Right? You should punish it. 1, 2. Press again. No? Okay. Don't want to challenge that much anymore, huh? Press! I'm really looking for it. Because my opponent will press. Yeah. And if I just said orbital heal. Wait lang. Woo! They missed it. Classic! Can I do it again? Okay, never mind.
KO.
They only go for one thing there, huh?
Round 3.
Always the stumps.
Fight.
There's like no variation. I guess they don't have to, because I haven't done anything versus it. This is why I don't like doing running 3, because of that. I didn't splat. Lucky me. Ooh, press. Peacekeeper. DF2. Man, I'm in danger again. The key charge setups. So many of them. This player is willing to do it. RFF again. What if I just press 2 this time? Oh, I got it right. Okay, DF2. RFF. RFF. Oh, I'm not even being allowed to do RFF now, huh? Not letting me do the RFF sauce. That makes that difficult. I just want to do RFF, man. Ah, yes, classic. That's just the classic Hwoarang matchups things. Press a button immediately to prevent him from doing something. Was that off a tech? I forgot it was off, but it was off something. And that's when you start to get annoyed as Hwoarang. Because you can't do that. You can off DF3-4, but Hwoarangs usually think about a lot of risk. They're like, damn, I'm gonna put myself at -14. No, thank you. The other players, the other characters, like, nah, it's okay. Just do it. Where are you? Hello? Oh, I'm gonna get the wall. That's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna go straight into bully pants already. That way, as soon as you appear, I'm not gonna let you go. Hello? Are you there? Where'd my opponent go? It's online gaming. Where'd they go? They probably went to the CR. Or they have to answer a call. Or something like that. You never know. It's online, right? And offline, you'll know. Because they're right beside you. But online, just like, what happened? No idea. Where they at? 19 seconds and counting. Okay, hello. D4. Now you down back to respond. I was waiting for that for like the longest time. You never did. And I still somehow lost that round. I'm so good at this game.
Time up.
So good at this game.
Round 2.
So what? It's 2-all, right? Damn. RFF be doing it to me. Ooh. So you like responding low. Okay. So I think an in-between thing. Okay, so I can't get backlash anymore. We'll rule out backlash in offense. In neutral, I'll probably still keep it. Which means I should go for more mids. More mids. That's fine. 1, 2. Am I dead? I wouldn't be surprised if I'm dead. That's just the Hwoarang life. You try to continue pressure, you get hit by a rage art, and then you just lose all your HP. It's just great game design.
Round 3.
And you gotta build around it. That's just the Hwoarang life. Can't do anything else aside from that. 1, 2. DF2. Oh, what? What do you mean DF2 doesn't work there? Ah, yun tuloy. Yan na naman tayo. Okay. Whoop. Okay. So this RFF focus is affecting my set. It is affecting it fully. That's the first no round brown. First clean sweep. So it's 2-3, right? I'll probably try to use RFF a little bit. I'll try to use it again. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna try to win the set. One last time on RFF.
Fight.
One last. Yeah, that's right. My throw countering's a lie. It's only A+. Ain't S. Nah. RFF. Ain't safer that time. Go for it, win the set. No, this was supposed to be a demonstration. This is supposed to be a demonstration set. I'm supposed to be able to win it off RFF. That's a thing you can do, by the way, when you're practicing stuff for any character in the game. You're like, I want to practice this thing. So you just stay practicing on that thing, win or lose. But my objective is like to show it on a win, not on an L. RFF, RFF. Hey, RFF. Don't do anything crazy. RFF. That's fine. Can't do anything there. Okay, I get why you go low there. As much as I'm dumb to confirm it over and over again, I get why you go low there. Really? DF4 loses to down 1-4? That's some cheap stuff. Some cheap and very greedy stuff. Oop, oop. Oop, oop. Okay lang. FF neutral 2? Hey! That's not what I wanted! Okay, wait. I should worry about that because they have my number. They can call it. Oop, oop. Where it was while standing 4-4 didn't exist. It was gone. Wasn't there at the moment. Like, call again next time. Okay. RFF. TF1. Really? I lose to commit SS2-1. Fine. Fine.
Round 4.
Fine.
Fight.
Oop. PF2. 1, 2, forward 3. Not pressing a button. 1, 2, forward 3 again. Down back 3. Well, you know you're Armor King, that's for sure. Ah, the joy. I love this character so much. I love him. That's why I'm Miguel sometimes, because, you know, you don't get these situations. You just don't. You can play off a different kind of thing. Oop. I peacekeepered. Okay. Alright, I'm done. I'm dropping the RFF. I had a chance. I messed it up. I had a chance to win that round, but I messed it up. They really walked up Shining Wizard. Great. This, yeah, I'm correct that the player does play at their own pace. They don't really, well, like if their PFP's any sign, it's clear they only care about themselves. Single player gaming. In a, you know, 2-player game. But that playstyle does work. It does. 2-4. Alright, I'm gonna give up on that.
Round 3. Fight.
Woo! That was good. Now it's just consistency. What's that? 3-4? Okay. I had gotta win 2 more games while my opponent only has to win 1 more game. The question is there gonna be like a quick counter adjustment to that? If there's none, I just have to remain consistent.
Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight. KO. Round 3. Fight.
What?
KO. Round 4. Fight.
Uh-uh.
KO. You win.
필살기가 건 없어.
For all.
Get ready for the next.
One last game to go. So I lost a round there. Okay. Gotta be careful. There is an adjustment. There was an adjustment after that game I won. So I'm expecting the adjustment to get even like more fine-tuned than this one.
Round 1. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight. KO. Round 3. Fight.
Okay. Confirmed. Confirmed.
KO. Round 4. Fight. KO. Final round. Fight.
Woo! All right. Let's go. GG's, bro.
필살기 같은 건 없어.
That pays me back for my 30 loss. Although, I didn't get to use RFF there. Because I had to win. That's 5, right? Hold on. 1, 2, 2. 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4. 3, 4, 4, 4. Yeah, 5, 4. GG's, GG's. Paid him back. Well, if you have any, oh, I guess I'll drop into practice mode one last time. So again, pinned comment is your guide. If you have any questions about Tekken 7 or about Hwoarang, just let me know. So we'll open the floor for like last minute questions.
Hwoarang.
I'm kind of disappointed that last set it wasn't a fully RFF demonstration. That was a shame. I was playing more LFF there. Because, you know, you need LFF. Can't win without LFF. And I thought I could catch their timing with the down 3-4 because every time I dash up, I was down 3-4ing, right? So I thought, you know, dash up JFSR would work, but I guess since they're in the same frame range, they were able to catch it. Because down back 3 went in. It's 2 frames slower than down 3-4. And then, since I would assume my JFSR was coming at its fastest, so it's 18, which means it's 17 and 18 frames together. So I guess the fuzzy was part of it. The fuzzy low parry was within that area. The low parry into block. If you're getting frustrated, start small. I was about to get frustrated there. And that was already the set point match when I like how many low down 3-4s got low parried. I was really annoyed. Because I knew what they were doing on what they were looking for and what their counter was for it. So I was like, okay, let's apply the JFSR, but the JFSR wasn't working. So I had to build it small. You go to other things. So you say you focus more on throwing out mids, waiting it out, trying to see if there's another low that goes in and you start building up with that. Maybe down back 4, maybe down back 3, SS4, whatever it may be. And you build up your confidence slowly but surely in those instances. So if it has to come off punishment, then it's gonna have to come off punishment. Because let's say you can't get offense, but you can get offense after a punish, then you do that. And then you stick with that. And then remain as safe as you can and wait for the next punish, stuff like that. And you need to tell yourself, yeah, it's not working. Because that's what happens when you get frustrated, right? It's repeated actions of failure. So you have to tell yourself, it really doesn't work. And I really can't catch them there. So let's do something else. Or let's play really, really basic and really, really simple. You have to, it's mental. You have to tell yourself that and rebuild it. Yes, there's some input you're missing because number one, the second backlash needs to come off at, what do you call this? The 30th frame, the last frame of this. If it does not come off the last frame of the second backlash, you're not getting back. You're not getting, what do you call this? The second, you're not getting Peacekeeper right after the second backlash. So it needs to come out, it needs to hit at frame 30, not frame 27. That's why that combo's not worth it. That's why I never do it. You have to get the right frame. And then when you get the right frame, you have the Peacekeeper. And you have to make sure you get it. Because you could miss it when you do the second backlash. Because you're not ready. You weren't ready for it. So it's just making sure you get the second backlash to hit at frame 30. Right now, I'm always hitting it at frame 27. I know Baska has a video on double backlash, so I highly suggest watching that one because that's all I got my information from there and talking to other Hwoarangs about it. It's really that. Even I forgot which other top Hwoarang player said it, but they said it's not worth it as well. Like it's just straight up not worth it. If you get it and then what? There's little ways to, what do you call this? Vary the combo because you get Peacekeeper by the 4th hit. So this is fourth hit. So you have less hits to use to change up the combo depending on where you're at in the stage. So it has less variation at that point. Because what you're gonna do is probably like what? Peacekeeper, right? Then RFF3, and then the most you can get is like the jabs. That's it. Or like a 2 jab into the flashing trident, LFS of forward 3+4. And that's not gonna be stronger than continuing the RFF 3-4 into RFF 3-4 into RFS back 4. Because most of the variations you get on Hwoarang, it's by the 3rd hit. Yeah. Well, technically the 4th hit as well. That was F4 back 4. And then you start changing it at that point. If you do Peacekeeper from here, that's by the 3rd hit. Then if you do it by here, that's by the 4th hit you get to adjust it. So I guess it's technically not far off, but the other JFSR combos at that point that can do more. Even the B&B itself does more. And more variation and more options and more, basically it's better. Double backlash is just really there to show that, hey, I can do it, you know? check out this cool combo. That's frame 28. Yeah. Are there any other questions for tonight? Again, time check for me, it's 12:20 in the morning, Philippine time, GMT/UTC +8. We've been live for 2 hours and 55 minutes and 25 seconds. I guess we can already wrap it up for tonight. I think the lesson was okay when I did it, so hopefully when I fix it, when I edit it in post, it's not that bad. I won't cringe at it that much. That way it turns into a VOD. The demonstration one, you have one where it's all offense RFF and then RFF in neutral until that turns into more LFF gameplay because I wanted to win the set. I didn't want to lose the set. Okay, I guess we don't have any more questions for tonight. I guess I'll see you next week, Sunday, or any of the random Road to Blue Cheese streams I do, assuming I don't finish King next week, Tuesday, or I guess this week, Tuesday for me. Because I have to spend the second stream to play King to Fujin, yay. What about the wall carry combo? What wall carry combo? You mean 4-3 forward? Now, this is always the best wall carry for pretty much any combo. With the dash, what you're supposed to do there is make sure you hit the foot as they're going down. So on the season 2, and that combo is really good for moves that hit the opponent really far away. You can't just run up, do it, right? You have to delay it a little bit. So 3, 4, back 4, run up. Oh, run up. Run up, Hwoarang. Oh, oh, what? So when you're practicing it, just do the 1-2. Don't do the flamingo first. Then once you have the timing for it, that's when you 1-2 into flamingo. I should be doing it right there. It's as the foot goes down, like you're touching the heel of the foot with your jab. So it's like at the lowest part of the jab hitbox, so to speak. Why am I not getting it? Bro. Bro! Okay, I'll get this. That's what I'm gonna do. And then we'll finish. There you go. And usually you end it with LFS back 3 or RFS back 4, typically. Because the up 4 T plus 4 sometimes doesn't hit. I wasn't consistent. I already got it. After how many tries, right? After how many tries, you finally got it. Like Hwoarang, what Hwoarang said to Jin in Tekken 4. You're finally here! It's like, so, what do you want? I'd like to get the dash jab or the wall carry combo. You know, consistency. Yo! You'll practice it later today. Beautiful. Man, I know the timing's roughly around there. But there are 2 examples of me hitting it, so I guess you can just do it frame by frame from that one. I know you have to hit it as it's going down. Oop. That's off axis. The second one may not hit. Okay, back to straight axis. 1, 2, 3. Bro. But this will get you far distance for sure. If you do 4-3 forward from this combo, you're gonna get, what do you call this? Even more wall carry. But if you can't do the 4-3 forward, at the very least, you should be able to get the dash jabs. Where is it? Bro. 2 out of how many attempts? It is like 30 or 40 attempts already. Only twice. Let me get it more. I want consistency. I'll figure it out. I used to get this. Boop. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, walk in. Walk in frontier. I'm inputting the jabs too late. Maybe. Because the foot's probably already 2 down by that point, right? I'll probably... Okay. We don't have the DOA thing where you pause it and then you can remove the practice mode thing. Like you can make that disappear. In DOA you can, so you can actually see where what you're hitting. I wonder if that will be available in Tekken 8. I mean, the 2D games have it. Melty Blood, Eunice. Even Blaze Blue. So the French Bread and Arc System games. Oop, oop. Yeah, you're right. I was hitting it too low. I was waiting for the foot to go down too much. I got to see that visually. It was right on point with the foot. You just have to, what do you call this? Line it up properly. If you don't line it up properly, you're gonna end up like me. So that's what I'm gonna look for. I just want to get it like 3 straight times. That's it. Just 3 straight times and then I'm good. That way you can see a consistent example. Wow, okay. So am I just like subconsciously doing it late? Yeah, the foot's already down by that point. Why I do it to myself? Yeah, it has to be like that. That kind of height. For me, the thing is Peacekeeper. The enemy is right down your feet when doing the Peacekeeper. It's fairly consistent. Yeah, that could be a thing. Yeah, a deep one, right? A deep Peacekeeper. Like that. Oop. But yeah, you can do it off the normal one. That's the thing. Doesn't always have to be a deep Peacekeeper, right? Woo! I got it 3 times in a row, baby. Let's go. Consistency. But yeah, it's that. It's like knowing where the angle of the foot is to get the jab. And you have to make sure you're moving forward already right after, what do you call this? RFS back 4. If you don't move forward immediately after RFS back 4, forget it. You missed your shot. It's the same thing when you're trying to get 4-3 forward. Except in that case, you have to crouch dash into 4-3 forward. And yeah, your inputs have to be cleaner there because you may get forward neutral 4 when you're crouch dashing into 4-3 forward. Which makes it harder to get the best wall carry. But that's like the second best wall carry already for Hwoarang. Yeah, so what Iban said, and then the foot. So if you get a deep Peacekeeper, relatively easier. But you can do it off the regular one. Doesn't have to always be a deep. Doesn't always have to be a deep Peacekeeper. This is a regular Peacekeeper. Oh, shucks. Which will still connect the whole combo. Oh no, I'm doing it on keyboard, by the way. I'm doing it on keyboard. There, see? That's fine. You see how high the foot was? It was roughly around, like, if you look at Hwoarang's stance, it's somewhere around here. That's where you want the foot to line up as you do the 1-2. It's the same thing when you want SS3 to hit. You want it like as soon as like the butt hits the floor with the start of SS3 to get the 50%. Okay, I think I'm good. I'm spending way too much time. Or rather, I'm having too much fun. It's time to stop having fun. It's time to end the stream. So, this has been the 6th advanced Hwoarang lessons. There'll still be plenty more to come in the future. Probably, I think, max 25. 25 is my limit at the moment. I'll see if there's more advanced lessons to say or to teach from what I know about Hwoarang. In the meantime, I've been Frontier. And that's been the cheese for today. Again, as always, thank you for watching.
Here's Hwoarang.
Slowly, what the hell are you doing, Billy? Frontier!
Staying in the La Flamingo stance, goes for the
Feint
grab.
kick.
FF3.
Oh my goodness,
close
what is
things out.
Frontier eating?
Look at that. Oh, trying to counter.
It's gonna take a round
Ooh,
of match
okay.
from PvE 8K.
Frontier. Okay.
You know, KND Frontier being one of those guys that really carry the banner of Hwoarang and really just post a lot of tech on this character.
They're making it a long day for iRobot. Let's see if he can close it out.
Oh my goodness, no, the round goes on.